how to position this. I'll have to see if it's too loud in the back. Shouldn't be, but there we go. There we go. Hi, Jenny Marie. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Happy Saturday. First question is the air conditioning too loud in the background? Can you hear me okay? It got hot in the room. Hi, Jay. I'm here. Madonna in. There's Evan. There's the candelabra lamp. There's the ridiculous rock. Look at the bedpost. The Cupid uh, stained glass. But tell us if you can hear okay. Hey, Maggie. We are crafting. We are building the village that I want to see. There's my pond, my natural swimming pool. I'll show you more. Hi, Russell. So, hi, Claudia. Claudia, hi. Claudia, do you want to hop on? Hello. Maybe I'll show you more. I've just been getting going here. Can I turn it around? Yes, I can. Oh, good. Okay. So so we're world building, right? And I'm a hobbit. I like to craft and I like to sculpt. And so this is the coastal village. The coast is on this side. And Evan has he's gonna tell us about the gift coin that he gifted me and us and humanity for our birthday. Um, he has a paper. Look, my nails fell off, which was perfect because I needed these two fingers. They fell off on the rock when I was taking a shower today. I banged the rock, the soap wasn't working, and my nails fell off. And then I learned later that I needed them off. But he has a whole thing about building gardens in spirals that he's going to share. So I was like, I need a village in a spiral. And so I don't know what all these things are. This is going to be a sacred mirror sort of site, a temple of some kind. And there's a little like communal hut. This is one of my homes. There's big butterflies and magical creatures. The scales are very different in my world. So that's what I'm working on, and that's what I'm going to be working on while we chat. And I want to hear from you, and I want to just chat about what we see. And have everybody share. Oh my God, you're into it? Wish I showed it again. I bought so many crafting materials. I've got 3 kinds of clay. I got my paints, I got my fabrics and things, and then I got like, trinkets and fun stuff because they're all going to be adorned. So we're going to have like, mushrooms, and this is a painted rock I found, and we're going to have like Susian trees painted green and large bones because I think we're going to find like the dragon bones and crystal buildings and all kinds of, these are colorful rocks from Pinnacles National Park. They're going to be, there you go. They're part of the landscape. We're going to paint a lot of things gold. This is brilliant gold to mix in with other paint. And I've got some sticks and things to make it sturdy. We're going to make, all kind of shaped houses. The idea in my world, because I love homemaking, is every house is a sculpture. Every home is built by hand and breathable and earth, made with earth and clay. And you love it. Oh, good. Um, and so it's like I build it in the small scale, and then I can see it. Starting to see it. I'm starting to see it the more I build here. Hi, Douglas. The wrong trousers. Hi. Good to see you. Um, Jeff, hi. Russell. Good to see you guys. So, um, Claudia, do you want to join? Do you feel like hopping on? Because I want to talk to you about your stuff. I also want Evan to share this gift coin because when Tyra and I were on, when was it? Wednesday, we had this, we were just talking about how does, it's not trade, right? It's just gift, and the nature of the natural law is abundance. It's just gift after gift. Everything's gifting itself. There's no debt accrued in anything else in nature. It's this artificial thing we made up, scarcity. And so I was like, we need a, do we convert Bitcoin? What do we do? And then the phrase Bitcoin came out. And then it was like, well, this is my birthday weekend. What do I really want? What do I really want? I want gift coin. I want a gift coin. And Evan saw it on my Substack and he built us gift coin in one night. Do you feel like sharing?
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
can share it. I don't know.
Ginny's hopping on in half an hour, in 20 minutes. So I think that's enough time for Evan to share about Giftcoin, because I'm like, because then we can like imagine this new place and how everything operates from gifting instead of from trade. So she's gonna come on at 12:30 my time. Hi Netafe. So I think I'll have Evan go, and then you and Ginny will hop on together, and then Yoki will come on after that. Okay. All right, here we go, Evan. You're on.
How do I look?
Welcome, Evan. You look great. You look great.
Okay.
If everybody didn't catch Evan's, when was it? When were you on?
I don't know. It
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. But anyway, watch Evan's show with me.
All right. So, to describe it simply, Giftcoin is kind of like, you could consider it a cryptocurrency. It's just an exchange. It's based off of the same framework that Bitcoin is based off of. But Bitcoin is based on a rail, in that it has a certain platform that it must run on. This is more modular or decentralized. It's a scaffolding. Like a development team would actually have to polish it and build it to finalize it. But what it allows is other an example. You could have somewhere like Kenya, and Kenya could create their own gift coin based off of their own culture, based off of their own needs and dynamics. And you could have somewhere like the US build their own gift coin, and it allows for the transfer of money. What I really established is things like protocols that allow somebody to do like a public gifting. So, an example, Janet donated $50 to the dog shelter, and that goes recorded in the registry, and it's good. So that's like a public donor. Then you could have like anonymous donor. You could have something like, $50 showed up was donated to the dog shelter, which is great. Then you can have like a completely private donation depending on the needs. And why that's enabled is to protect the donor for whatever reasons, because some organizations might be more difficult and to donate to publicly. Like, not everybody wants to be seen donating to whatever it might be, like Black Lives Matter or a certain cause, or Free Palestine, or they don't want to have their information doxed. They don't want to be personally attacked for supporting another culture that might not be theirs, or that might need it. So, depending on the needs of the donor, it allows them to exchange, or rather to gift resources to the recipient without being observed, or doxed. So it gives privacy to the individual. So it's very consent based. It's all about, how do we have consensual donating? How do we protect the individual and the organization? There's protocols in there that prevent things like false donating, or people trying to do scam artist stuff, and so it's very helpful. Right now, again, this is more kind of like the scaffolding. It has like a bunch of code written, but we do need the AI development team and the actual coders. Majority of it, they can just copy and paste, plug and play. But because it is, as I said, modular and decentralized, if Bitcoin and cryptocurrency ever goes down, you are not tied into their program and their infrastructure. You can switch, you can switch platforms, you can switch rails, and your economy, your gift economy, still running and operating without being interfered. So it's kind of like having, the root network of
Yeah.
trees. You can switch to a different vector or different channel to have your
It's compatible with all coins.
you're right.
Yeah.
And all platforms. So you can use it on a cell phone, you can use it on a website, you can however it's developed on the front end, they can use it to exchange and interact with. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Will you walk us through like how somebody would use it? So like they have a credit card, or they have and like why is it different? How is it different than our current currency, right? So they want to pay with a credit card, they want to pay with Bitcoin, they want to pay with cash. Like how where is gift coin, and how do they access it? How do they do that?
Okay, so that's more of a front end issue with the development team. Like you'd actually have like kind of like I don't want to call it a council, but when I was working with AI, they talked to like the council. You'd have like your administrators who'd set up basically this is the type of payment that we receive,
Okay.
So it's up to the actual recipient themselves,
Oh,
like this is the exchanges that we can take, which
okay.
will help us.
Okay.
So it's per them because like again, like if you had somebody in Kenya, I don't know their monetary value or the dollar they use,
Mhm.
but they might only accept certain kind of currencies because of the exchange rates. But if you have like Bitcoin, if you have other cryptocurrencies, they have their own exchange rates. Money is not my specialty here,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
You did great.
the main process though is that how it's different is like when you use a service like PayPal, when you use a service like Venmo, when you use a service like Cash App, many of these things, there's like a commissioning fee. There's a transferring fee. So if I gave somebody $10, they might take 70 cents or a dollar or whatever. They take a transfer rate
Mhm.
and get Giftcoin effectively cuts out that middleman. That's
Yes.
that's the big difference. It cuts
Different than
out.
a nonprofit or a charity
Right.
organization.
Yeah. There is no organization profiting or extracting off or skimming a little bit off the top. It goes directly to the recipient,
Mhm.
and it's considered a gift. It's part of the gift ledger, and so there is no profiting of the corporation on top of
Nobody
it.
can profit it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to lead to government issue because I don't know rules regulation. I am not a lawyer. I'm not a, the countries have their own kind of things with taxes and all
Mhm.
that other stuff. But
We're outside of those systems. Like this, the point is to be like we're 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 a post tax world, post government
yeah,
world.
yeah, but not a lot of cultures are have things on gifts, but and if they do, it's probably at like the higher tiers, like when you donate $1 million+ whatever. But there's always threshold amounts, like usually how they set it up. But it's created. The scaffolding is there, and all you need to do is create kind of like the user interface, the front end, and you can start an economy. There's the paper I submitted to Megan has some demos in it, so the really technically apt people should be able to get some of the demos working in a relatively short amount of time, and within a couple months, 1 to 3 months, depending on how fast and the turnaround is of his development team. You might see gift coin in the future potentially, and people are using it to have a gift economy exchange system,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. But
Pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we just need the developers and the coders and yeah, but Evan's it's really comprehensive what you created. So
Yeah.
we're gonna post the white paper and anybody who if you know any coders or developers, you know.
Yeah. Thank
Hit us
you.
both up. Thank you. All right. Thanks for your what's that? Oh, I gotta get my glass. Will you hand me my glasses over there?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna pick it up here. Uh, okay, so let's hear about Evan's coin. There you go. Hi, Netify. Um, Madrid, hi. Hey, Wildfire Rose. Alejandro, hi. What's up, Bob? Hi, Oracle. Good to see you. I gotta show you my. Anybody who hasn't seen it. I just put the mushroom in. There's one of your temples, Oracle. Secret. I just made a new dome house to go with this one. Anybody read Eben Alexander's book? He was a neurosurgeon who clinically died, and he went into these realms. He called it like the worm realm. He was clinically dead. His brain had literally liquefied, but he was experiencing multiple like reincarnations in a matter of hours. He went through multiple lifetimes. No, it didn't make any sense that he was still alive. And in it, he saw all these different realms. And so he'd be down in the soil and then he would go up again. And in the heavenly realm, he was riding butterflies like the size of Volkswagens, these blue butterflies. And I was like, oh, you know, we can imagine anything into existence. So in my world, there's butterflies we can ride. So it's looking a little surreal or new reality. Bob says, greetings from deep space. Hi, beautiful. Okay, Claudia is saying, could you explain the basics of cryptocurrency for us crypto illiterates? I don't understand them at all.
I'm not a crypto person. I mean, I can attempt to, but I'm not really a person.
Okay. Okay, you know, I get it. And you created a cryptocurrency.
Kind of.
Kind of.
It's mirrored off of it.
It's
So it's
mirrored
kind
off.
of like a template was already built, and I just altered it a little bit. You know?
Maybe you can. What's the difference? So a cryptocurrency has a like Bitcoin has a what they call a proof of work ledger, right? So it's the mining that was done and the work behind the thing, right? So it's
In the blockchain.
the blockchain, yeah. So it's all every bit of work that went into creating this Bitcoin is recorded, and this would be a proof of gift ledger. So it's right.
Right.
Well, maybe you can just explain
it
it.
is for the most part, a public ledger. Yeah, so
Public ledger, yes.
Yeah.
Right. So what makes a cryptocurrency different than than a than the U.S. dollar?
Uh, the backing the scarcity of it,
Mhm.
because well, that's not true. Because the U.S. dollar, they can print out as much money as they want every year.
Yeah, exactly.
So with Bitcoin, you have like a certain amount,
Finite amount.
a finite amount,
Yeah.
and this amount has a particular value.
Yeah.
And because there's a finite amount, it can go up in value because it's treated like. Okay, I'm not a money person, but like an example, back in the day, we used to be based off of sterling silver. All right, so we were on the silver standard, and our money, our dollar was based off of silver and the silver exchange rate. All right, but then silver was like, let's move to gold. So we moved to the gold standard, and this is why gold was really popular, and it was a new kind of like level playing field for everybody. after World War II, we became the global standard. The USD became a global standard, and what that means effectively is, let's say China wants to exchange goods with Russia. You
Mhm.
know, what they would have to do is they'd have to take the Chinese yuan, change it into the USD, and then change the USD into the Russian dollar.
Mhm.
I don't know what the Russian dollar is called, but so we became that middleman. We became like the commission in the middle, you know,
Yes,
like
yes.
getting off the top. And so this is why, you know, America kind of became so great, because everybody had to convert to the USD, because we were the
The
standard.
petrodollar or whatever.
Right, we were the standard after World War II.
Mhm.
However, that standard has kind of fallen, and there's all kinds of issues with it because of, one, you know, inflation, you know, and the Federal Reserve, and how we print our own money, and who's overseeing the oversight of the overseers. You know.
Mhm.
And so a lot of countries are saying we don't want to exchange rate with the US dollar anymore.
Mhm.
And this is kind of like where cryptocurrency kind of fell into place, a digital decentralized currency.
Mhm.
But also you have things like BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia,
Yeah.
India, China, whoever else. They were saying, no, we're not going to use the US as the standard anymore.
Yes.
That's what they're fighting over. But they're going to create their own new denomination of money that can be the exchange rate for them, because they're kind of being shafted in the process. You know,
Mhm.
non-Americans kind of get shafted because they don't use American currency.
Yeah.
And so the fight of control of who owns the monetary value and exchange rates. And, you know, so it really, I mean, we argue, is it free trade? Yes and no, but, you know, maybe for Americans, it might be free trade. Maybe not so much for other countries. I'm not going to get political. I'm not a money person.
Mhm.
You know, I'm just saying, you know, this is from my level of understanding. It could be very limited. I could be very wrong on some of these subjects.
Mhm.
I'm presenting this to the best of my
You're
ability,
doing great. Yeah.
you know, and presenting it to you guys. So effectively, various exchange services have popped up, because it's rather harmful or rather painful when, you know, you need to transfer money to somebody, like, and people do it through wire transfers, but like the banks
Mhm.
take a portion of,
Yes.
or there's a transaction fee. You
Mhm.
know, it's all about how do we extract from the dollar that's being exchanged, right?
Mhm.
So there's transfers fees, there's wiring fees. I mean, if you look at banks, there's overdraft fees, there's fees for everything.
Yep.
So people are kind of getting nickel and dime to death. So cryptocurrencies effectively were trying to remove the bank from the control of the dollar, in which you can exchange, or say this token, this thing represents money, and
Mhm.
we can exchange that for money without having a bank doing it for us, and they're getting rich off the transfer process.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the birth of cryptocurrency and digital currencies, and, you know, why banks really want to regulate digital currencies, because they're
Yeah.
like, hey, you know, all
Mhm.
the things we were profiting off of are now, you know.
Yeah.
So it's difficult when, like, PayPal and Venmo, it's more competition. It's them stepping into their turf of, you know, how much can we extract from the transfer fee. So the gift coin,
Mhm.
in theory, is you're providing resource from A to B
Yes.
without any kind of transactional fee applied on top. It is a gift, and it goes to the other person, and it's said and done.
Yes.
You know,
Yes. And then it gets it has the potential to reflect the abundance
right,
that is
right.
our
It's
nature.
not based off of like some scarcity like Bitcoin. I don't know how many Bitcoins are, but let's say there's just like a million, and
Yeah.
everybody has a million
And that they have to
Bitcoins,
keep cutting up the
like the
beauty.
stock exchange. You know,
Yes.
like, you know, if it's Apple or whatever,
Right.
you know, you have
Only
so many stocks of Apple, but those stocks of Apple, whether it's just 3%, represents a significant amount of money. So that
yes.
you can kind of view it in the same way. So if you have a portion of Bitcoin, however, bits of bits, you're going to have a reflective value in that.
And it's contained. You can only have so much, and you have to keep
Right.
cutting up the Bitcoin. Whereas this
Or consolidating
yeah, exactly, just like stocks. Yeah,
Right, and that's what people do. People
Yeah.
their Bitcoin. They're
Yeah.
like, or they invest in something, and so
artificial scarcity.
yeah, the artificial scarcity. So this isn't so much about developing
Cryptocurrency.
a cap
Yeah.
in which people have to fight over or hoard or anything like that. This is rather more of just an exchange service in which you can exchange goods. There is no cap. There's nothing to invest in.
Yes.
This isn't
It's
a
literally just a gift.
yeah, it's literally just a gift. It's a way to transfer
Yes.
money in a sense.
Yes. And
Yeah.
and that's what we needed. We needed a way to freely
Yeah.
give. We don't have a way to do it now.
Yeah.
It's nonprofits are the main way, and they are one big scam. And they keep empire going, because we can't actually just give to each other. So this gives us that opportunity.
Yep. So that
Hopefully that was amazing. That was awesome. Does that answer your question? Hi, Ginny, you're here. I'm going to add you. Hi.
I tried my best.
You did amazing. What participant types are allowed in Netafaces? Everybody. Yeah, everybody. So it could be person to person, but it could also be an organization. Yep. Hey, Yoki. Okay, I'm going to join you. I'm going to add you guys. I'm getting some lag over there. Oh, is that your Wi-Fi or mine? It could be mine. Although it looks okay, but I am in a room made of rocks. You need money to get crypto. You can either, from what I understand, you can either buy it like you would buy yen with US dollars, or you can mine for it. But there is a finite amount. Oh my God, this hotel room. I know, it's crazy. It's so ridiculous. Just to see it again for everybody who missed the fabulousness of the Madonna Inn. And I mean, I got to show you the rock shower at some point. We had fun last night. I'm going to go to the pool today later. I'm going to add you, Ginny. Does that sound good? Hey, Ryan, good to see you. It happens when she moves her phone. Okay, good. I won't move my phone so much. Oh, it's so great to see all you guys. Sounds like Cash App, Netaface saying. Ginny, I'm going to add you. It's as easy as Cash App. It's just instead of recording an IOU, and it's recording a gift. So there's no trade. There's no debt accrued. It's just this is the ledger of a gift. Okay, let me add you here, Jenny. Am I getting that right? Did I say that right, Evan?
What? Yes.
Okay.
Put the Cash App in. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Ginny saying Cash App takes fees and it's owned by one of the villains. Yes.
Right. So it's just like Cash App, except there's no fee and things like that. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah, go for it. Hi. How are you?
Darling, hello.
Darling, hello.
Hi, good morning,
it's good to see you. Hello.
Although it's not good morning,
evening,
right?
Sunshine.
What time is
It
it
is
there? It's just
afternoon.
afternoon. So Botar.
12:30.
Botar.
Yeah.
From Portugal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. Bone tag.
It's dark here. It's dark.
It's dark there. It's evening. So what is evening?
Boa
Hi,
noite.
Lucy.
Boa noite.
Boa noite. Boa noite from Portugal.
Boa noite. Yeah, boa noite. Botar.
My beautiful friend Yoshi is here. Hi. A cool hobbit spot. Exactly.
I cannot believe that. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect. What the actual? So perfect. Oh my God.
What the actual? I know. You all got to go on the Madonna Inn website. I guess I shouldn't move my because every room is ridiculous. And this is the room I would have chosen. My nails fell off. This is the room I would have chosen of like all the rooms. There's like 100 and some rooms. And I went to go look for a room. It was the only room left. There was one room left, and it was this room.
Oh my God. How
I know,
perfect is that? How
it's so
perfect is
perfect.
that? Oh my God.
And we have, it's
Oh,
so weird. And like, there's so much like symbolism and everything that's going on with Evan and I. It's called the rock bottom room, and like we and Evan has
rock
come, and
bottom.
we're
We're
doing
building
these
from rock bottom. We're
rock
building
bottom.
up.
Exactly, we're
We're
at the
building
rock
up.
bottom.
Yes.
Yes. And I was like, oh, I have to give Evan this like salt that I got from Badwater Bay, which is in Death Valley, which is the lowest point,
Yeah.
literally the rock bottom, the salt
Right?
bottom of the Americas. It's the lowest
Oh my
point.
God.
So I went there. I didn't know why I was going, gathered the salt, put it in water, drank some, put it in the ocean. And then Evan wanted to go with me where it realized it's just for him. But it's this place called, what is it? ZZY?
Yeah, ZZY Road.
ZZYXZ Road or something. And how would you call it? It's like the last road. What do they call it?
So like
You just have to hear this.
address books, they decided to uh the address book is going to continue growing as they put in more addresses in it.
Yeah.
So to have a final like destination or a final endpoint,
Yes.
they created, this fictitious word ZZ,
Yes.
no other word has that. So it's the endpoint that they can put in all their ledgers to have like the
Yes.
the endpoint. So
So it's symbolically the end.
right.
And really
Symbolically.
the end of like the Americas. Yeah.
Wow.
So where he's
Wow.
gonna go, and we're gonna burn some books that, it's time for them to go.
Oh,
And put the crystals there and the water there, and do a
the
little
crystals
ceremony
and the water
at the end,
and
where
all
it's
the...
like we're at the end and the beginning.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That is powerful
So cool.
business right there,
Yeah.
girl. That is powerful business.
Powerful. Totally.
Oh, here's
Totally.
look, it's Elfie
So
is here.
anyway, hi Elfie.
Elfie says
Hi.
happy birthday, Meg. Happy birthday.
Thank you all.
Or should I say
Thank you
Jana?
so much.
Should I say Jana? Jana.
Jana. Yes. I had my naming ceremony with Candace this morning in our mystery school, and it's like, don't say your name too much, but it's like this is a safe
We're not
place
gonna
to
say
say
it too
my
much.
name because it's y'all, but it's like it's not quite for the world yet because it's like a new baby, and it's like
I'm sorry.
a whole new
I
way.
gave everybody a sonogram
It's totally
of the baby
fine.
before the
I
baby
already
was
had decided.
born.
I already has been working with it, and it's all good. And this is the place to
You had
do it.
already
This is
told
the
me,
place
so
to
I
do
was
it.
like, oh,
I'd
maybe
already
I should
told
be
you, and
using
this is
it.
the day to do it and the place to do it because it's the day after my birthday.
Yes. Yes.
Meg, and and now and I'll still go by Meg, but yes, Jana, J''ANA is the name I was given. So and then it's a like bringer of heaven.
Oh,
is the new meaning.
yes.
Come to find out.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Bringer of heaven,
So,
indeed, darling.
perfect.
Bring it. Yes. Bring it
As
on.
we
Bring it
all
on.
are. We're all
Bring
bringing
it
our
on.
pieces of heaven.
Yes, we
Which
are.
I want to hear. So I want to hear. That's the theme of today, is to share. I just made I'll show you. I just made a little Susian tree.
See, I'm dying for that. That is my jam entirely, to build little stuff like that. Oh, since I was a baby, I'd love to do stuff like that.
It's so fun.
I'm gonna do it.
So
I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it. You have inspired me. I'm gonna do it
there.
Yes, I am.
Good.
Build my own
And
little
what will you build?
tiny house village. What?
Okay. Tell me what you'll build.
Oh, well.
Tell me what you see. Tell me.
God, it's very simple because you know me. It's so simple. It's like a tiny village, a tiny house village, right? I just wanted tiny houses, and it's in a infinity sign, right? With ponds on either side, ponds with fish, with a community house in the middle where everybody can gather, but everybody around has their own tiny house. And I named all the tiny houses based on my beloved ones, all my little beloveds. And everybody has their own cat box because everyone gets a cat. And it's got, everybody has their own trees. I assigned my father, like, you would get oak trees, and, my son gets lemon trees, and, just all this stuff. And But I drew that in, like, I don't know, in my journal in 2021 or something like that, and it is still my dream. It still is. It still is. But now it's like all different people because of y'all. I'm like, but of course you guys would all have your own house. But from when you come and visit me,
Uh-oh,
you would have your own tiny
froze
house.
up.
Oh, did I freeze?
Right.
Damn.
Just briefly.
Briefly. But yeah, it's just a simple dream. Like, and I have to tell you that, like, when we talk about, I was talking to Claudia. Hey, Claudia, about that earlier, that about what you dream about. And I was just like, I was thinking about it, and I have been thinking about it. And I thought, this right here, this is it. This is all. This is all I ever dreamt of, right here where I am right now. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. If I could just stay right here, y'all, just let me stay right here.
Yeah.
In Portugal, in
You
the
love
mountain,
to know
in the
your
mountains.
home, where you. Yeah.
Yeah, in the mountains with just like a garden and a duck, and just like that's
Yes.
it, y'all, in a house where
Yes.
my children can stay, like where they stay, and and I'm right here in case they need me, but they're also separate, and I get my own house, and yeah, I don't even need a
Everybody gets their own
car.
house.
I don't need any of it, and just like, but we've got to have all this other transportation so I can get back to Cal. I want to come see you. I want to go see Claudia. I want to see all my people. I want to see everyone, and so it's like, how do we get there? On a butterfly,
Yes.
the size of
On a
a
butterfly. I think on
VW
a
Beetle. Just fly all the way there, right?
Let's
Like a
decree it.
migrate, like like they migrate, right? We'll just fly. We'll just go.
Absolutely. We'll just
Say, hey, I need you. I need you. Come here. Come here. We summon them. They just come down and we fly. I fly straight there.
That's my jam, absolutely. And they can have a little, like, I don't know, that we need a little capsule to keep the climate, climatized or something. On the butterfly, I don't know.
Yeah, probably so.
Or I don't know, because we're in different atmospheres. But I wonder if it's like, yeah, if it was like really, really fun and easy to travel,
Yeah,
like
yeah, easy.
like
Right.
like things like I keep going like go bigger, because we're really talking
know.
about we're being creators,
Yes, yes,
fully like limitless,
right.
and extra dimensional and all of it. Yeah.
Well, when I think
So
about when I think about
butterflies, yes.
why I love this so much, it's because I'm free
Yes.
for the first time in my whole life,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
something a lot of people don't ever get, especially people, I
Yes.
hate to say this, people in America, coming from America, living there all my life, and then moving here. It's just like, oh, this is what everybody needs. This is what it is. This is it. When you're tired, you rest. When you feel the energy to work, you
It's
work.
freedom.
And and there's community here, and everybody's friendly, and the men don't ogle
Yes.
you on the street. No one does that. It's just like you walk the streets any time of day or night, and you're safe, and you're
Yes.
free. It's like the food is clean, the water is clean, the people are warm. It's like freedom. That's it. Like
Yes.
that's just everything.
totally
I
it.
mean, to know that you're housed, to know that you have what you need to eat, to know that clean water is coming through your faucet, to know that, just to have that. And then we can dream bigger from there. But God, if we could just have that.
The freedom.
Right?
Yes.
Just have freedom.
And so
freedom. And I didn't know what that was.
create.
How, wow. Like, I'm
Yes.
58
Yes.
years old, and I did not know what that felt like ever in my whole life. To just know everything's taken care of. You can rest. It's okay. You don't have to go, go, go. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be like there at 8 o'clock, right on the dot.
You don't have to have a job. You don't have to.
Yeah, I make up my own jobs. I make it up. Yeah. Make it up.
That's it.
People need stuff
that's
that
it,
I
right?
have.
It's just
So,
freedom.
yeah.
Right. Right. That's it. That's it. So, and then we just start from that feeling like you're free. Okay. And like the question on our tongue and the question that we want to keep asking is like, so what would I do? What would I do if I'm free?
Do?
And you are, because we actually are.
I actually
So
am.
then, and then it's just being kids again. fully just imagining whatever in the world we want.
Yeah.
And I know our dreams connect, right? They're
yeah.
complementary. And that we've got the guy who's going to create the butterfly capsule, you know.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
we've got the builders, like Al's going to come on later, who's been a builder his whole life, but he hasn't had the freedom to build in the way he wants, right? Like,
Yes.
because he's got to use the materials and it's got to be cheap and he's got to make money and whatever.
And he's got to have
So
time.
it's like, well, what would you build,
He's got
Al?
to have time.
And you got to have time.
Without
Exactly.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Got to have no worries and time to do
Yep.
what you want to do.
Yes.
And you know, the thing is that for, you know, some days I'll just lay out on this big blue pot on the patio, you know, out there in the garden, just lay there, you know, with my cat over my face. And it's like, just rest. But then I get up, but you know, you don't do that forever. I think a lot of people say, well, if I were free, I would just lay around. Like I've heard many people say that. And it's just like, oh no, friend, you would get so bored with that. You would come up with something to do. You would.
Exactly.
And it would be good. It would be good because you would play. You'd be just like, what do I can do anything. What will I do? And then, you know, and I'll get up and then I'll just start doing all kinds of things. Like Claudia and I making this, we're building a video game, y'all. We're building a video game around freaking crystals.
All right.
We're going to do that.
So that we can
and I know Claudia is going to talk about that, but damn.
I'm bringing her on right now so you guys can talk about it.
Yeah.
Because this is it. This is like, this is New Earth technology right here. What y'all are building.
For sure. Yep.
So
right on the planet, with your feet on the
then,
planet. Yeah, you're not behind a screen. You're actually out there in nature, but you're playing a game. You got a quest. You got to get there. You got to do it. So here's your quest. When you get there,
it's just
you
all
get
for fun.
Yeah, you get a title. You get an achievement for doing what you did, taking the crystal to the quest line. You know, it's right there out. And God, it cannot not be a heal. Claudia! There she is. There's my girl. To the quest line.
Wait, I need to.
Right there out.
I was on my laptop listening to you, and then I got the request on my phone, and so.
Oh shit.
Also, hi Yoki. Thank you for my birthday wish. And Yoki's gonna come on soon. If you need to come on sooner than later, just let me know, Yoki. Hi, good to see you.
Oh my gosh, I want a screenshot. Can we take a screenshot?
Let's do it.
Okay,
Screenshot.
let's do it.
Got it.
Yay! Needed that. The three of us together. Yes, I love it. Yeah.
We'll just moon over each other.
So Claudia and I are going to build this game that we came up with because Claudia, the story real quick about that, and Claudia has had healing crystals. She's got some holograms on the crystals that are going to heal everything. Right, Claudia? Everything. So, and that's real technology. So we're just going to, everybody needs to take the crystals out there. So we started with this concept of, you know, Claudia was like, we got to get these crystals in people's hands. We got to get these crystals out there. And I was like, since I'm a gamer, what would I do? How would I get that out there? And I was like, make a game of it. Play. And so like geocaching, right? Like if you were a geocacher and you got a cache out there and you find it. But with this, it's like, you don't have to find the cache. You just find the spot and then just leave it. It can be in your backyard if you want. But yeah, we're going to build it. It's going to be fun. My team is going to build it. And we're going to get this thing going, get people out there, and it can't not heal.
I'm going to show my crystals.
Yes.
These are the ones, just little small quartz crystals that are coated with Claudia's healing technology. Yep. So I take them everywhere I go. They're in this room.
That's such a beautiful vial of them. They're so pretty. Let me see the vial again. Oh, that's so pretty. Claudia, is that what you send your vial? That's what you send them in?
No,
and I
found them. She found them. The day after.
I found them
the day
totally
after
randomly. I was going to go to this one place.
Oh, y'all, look at this
one. The day after.
Look at this one. This
beautiful.
One I found at a market here in Portugal, and I was like, oh, yes. Claudia would love this. So Claudia, just you can imprint that, right? This
It looks like a
one.
crown.
I
It does.
know. Look at it. It should be on Claudia's head. It should be on Claudia's
It
head.
should be on Claudia's
Yeah.
head. The crystal bear.
The
I'll show
crystal
you my
queen.
other. I have like all these other crystals from my friend Christine.
Yes.
He closed her shop, this Gaia's Gallery, and she gave me all these crystals for free and rocks and beautiful things. So I'm going to code.
Of course she did.
Give you these to code too.
Of
So
course
cool.
she did.
Of course she did. I know. She was crazy. She's beautiful. Everything was like 50% off. Plus, she gave me like $100 worth of stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
of course she did. How can you're irresistible? You're irresistible. No one can resist you. Whatever you say, we'll do it. Whatever you say, we'll do it. Just tell.
Well,
Yeah, whatever you want.
It's our inheritance, you know. Oracle
Yes.
has been very helpful with that, where it's like, you know, she created the $50 million GoFundMe. It's like, yeah, this is our inheritance. Like the 50 million to start. You know, and then that's just in my field. And then
Yeah.
everywhere I go, I get bonus material. Yeah.
Bonus material. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am 100% sure that I have all the money in the world, and that it's not even money. It's just energy and attention and everything. Like the world is here to support me in my dreams. And so I just have no doubt that there's an endless amount of resource, because there is an endless amount of resource.
There is.
And that money will just be this thing that we use. But I'm like, and I was saying, like, my bank account, even there's way more in my bank account than there should be. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I checked it the other day and I was like, somebody put this
deposit in.
It doesn't go down. Like, my bank account doesn't seem to go down.
Oh my God. Of course it doesn't.
So
of
I'm
course.
like, yeah, it's just all right here. It's all right here. And it's like you step it, we're there. Yeah, we're magicians, and we have all that we need.
We have spoken. We have spoken. Yeah, we've spoken it. Yeah.
We have spoken.
We have spoken.
We
That's
have
all.
spoken.
We have spoken.
We have spoken.
Many times we have spoken.
Yes.
So can we just share a little bit more about what the game?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And we will continue to speak. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
it started.
Really,
yeah,
Claudia,
say more about,
I mean,
how it works.
Yeah, in my vision of it anyway, it's based on geocaching. So that was what my thought was. The first thing that I thought of, because I used to geocache all the time, and when and people have been doing that for 20 years now. And so most people know what it is, and it works really well, and the app works really well. So I just thought, well, we'll just design it similar to that, but have certain ley lines in different places on the planet, right? Like if you reach this particular place, this waterfall, somewhere in Brazil or somewhere in Portugal or somewhere in America or wherever it is, we can put these places on the planet that are super fun for people to see that place, right? To discover that particular place on the planet. Yes. So there's that they get to discover someplace, and then take the crystal there just for fun, right? Leave the crystal there. And then they get a title, or they get, we haven't decided yet what the rewards will be, but
a badge.
It will just be, a badge, or, and then a community is built around it, right? Just like in geocaching, how they all, talk to each other and they compare their notes about this and that. And I don't know, it just would be fun like that. It's very simple. It's not difficult. It's very simple. And, but at the same time, just kind of gets people with the crystals in their hands, just taking them out onto the planet. And Claudia's absolute amazing technology in that, and those crystals, and it's just like getting them out there. Get them out. Crystal bearers is what we're going to call it. Everybody's a crystal bearer. And Meg, that came from you. That was your statement. So, crystal bearer number? Yeah,
What?
3. Crystal bearer. You didn't know that, Claudia?
I did not know that.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah, I was in conversation with Megan. We were talking about it. She left me a voice message, I think. And she was like, oh my God, that's so cool. I love, 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 love that. She was like, y'all could be crystal bearers. And I was like, because we were talking just about you and me, Claudia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, crystal bears. Woo!
And you get that name right.
Crystal
It's so
bears.
important.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So yeah,
literally
that goes to
births
Matt.
it. Like, but that it's what it's. I mean, it was came out of the conversation. Same with Tyra and I were talking, and then Giftcoin came out, and then Evan birthed it. You know, we birthed it
Yes.
together, and then you guys
Exactly.
birthed this. Like, it's
Yeah.
like we just name it into being.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
So cool.
As a collective, right? Like everybody's just
As a collective, it's
just yapping.
yeah, we're all just channels.
yapping.
We're just
And
yapping.
then this
We're
stuff
just hanging
just
out.
comes
And that was the
out,
idea
you know?
here is like, we're just gonna yap. We're just chilling. I'm like,
Yeah.
and show you my dome houses or whatever. And then it strikes something in somebody else and whatever. And
Yeah.
then in world building day, right, we're just, it's, imagine all social media is just streamed with people's designs and ideas. And then we're just sparking each
Yes.
other. You know what I mean? We flood the system. We overwhelm it with truth, with the vision of sanity of the reality we want.
Yes.
And who's gonna, like the decrees, these freedom decrees I did the other day, it's like, who's gonna argue with this? Who's gonna argue with everybody gifting and living in
No
these
one.
villages with flying butterflies? Like,
The
nobody.
only ones that will argue are the ones who don't, profit from that as usual. But we
Yes.
far outnumber them. So
We far
literally
outnumber them.
everyone
And
else
we're
but
not
them.
Yes, and we're saying to them, you know, like you and I with the healing the lost ones, Jenny, like, we're welcoming you. Like, you're a
Yes.
part of this too.
Exactly.
You have gifts, you have many gifts, not just your money, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And so everybody's welcome. It's like everything's free and everybody's welcome. Who's going to argue with that?
Yeah.
With
Oh, I
that
was just
idea,
meaning
you
that
know?
initially they
Oh,
won't
yes.
like it,
Initially.
but then they will love it. Then they will love it
They will
when they
love it.
see what we build from it. Yeah. Then they will love
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
It's everybody wins. So
And Dan just
Yeah.
wrote crystal coins.
Crystal coins. Crystal coins.
Crystal
You win
coins.
crystal coins for delivering the
Crystal
crystals. Yes. See? Look what yapping
Oh,
does. Look
that's
what
Yes.
happens.
there you go.
This is why they
There you
don't want
go.
women talking to each other. This is why. This is why.
There's your spiral. We're cooking up some magic. Better watch out. We're gonna make the world really great.
Yeah, watch out. We will make
Big
it really
scary
great.
women that just
Yeah.
make it
Crystal
a playground for
coins.
everybody.
Oh, geez. Claudia, brilliant. Brilliant.
coins.
Well,
I love
no,
that.
but Dan
I can
wrote
see
that.
it.
Dan wrote Roach. Dan Roach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan wrote it. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
right.
Oh.
So
Oh,
he just
Dan,
wrote
amazing.
crystal coins. And so I was thinking right now that you were talking about, flooding the social media, I just posted something on Substack. Like all the news shows, they only broadcast stories about all the good things that are happening.
Yes.
All the good things that are
Yes.
happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today a baby
Yes.
was born,
That's a new TV.
and today
Yeah.
someone baked a cake for someone,
Yeah.
and someone
Yeah.
made a dome house. I love your dome houses, by the way. I want one of those.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
all do it.
I'll make
Yeah,
you one.
and it's going to be a crystal because I always put crystal domes, around my space.
Yes.
That's like my protection. It's
Beautiful.
crystal domes, so they're going to be crystals. They're going to be
Yeah.
crystal domes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want a
Yes.
Yep.
spiral. Can I claim a spiral?
Yes.
Yes.
Spiral.
Yes.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you
you
want. Oh, that was such a sweet thing,
Oh,
man. That just made me feel that. I was like, thank you, Claudia. I don't even need one now because I had the feeling, so I'm fine. I'm good.
and Jeff just wrote Christ
Yeah.
conscious, CRYST.
Christ
What?
conscious.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting, Jeff.
Jeff, that's beautiful. Also, yes, I want to see your camper van. Also, yes, not a fade to Earth Day ×2. And this idea of we're 0 years old in the new world. I love that.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I'm pretty happy about my 59. I don't know.
Totally. But it's
I'll
like
just-
in the like being like a
just
kid
started-
again in whatever we
Yeah,
want.
of course,
Like just
yeah.
this whatever you want,
Yeah.
It's
But
I can
Christ, crystal consciousness.
crystal
And it's like
consciousness.
the Crystal Palace, the the
Yes.
pineal gland and the whole area in the middle of the brain is called the crystal palace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
And the crown,
That's right.
your crown chakra crystal.
I'm gonna put it over here
So,
on
yeah.
Claudia's
Praise
head.
consciousness.
There you go. I have just crowned you, even though it didn't show up on the video, but it really did. I really did do that.
And now crown Megan, and now crown yourself, and crown everybody, because
Crown
we're all
yourself,
Meg,
crystal
exactly.
queens. We are
Meg,
all
here's
crystal,
yours.
yeah, and crystal
Ooh,
kings.
I just put it on your head. All right,
Yep.
here we go.
Yep, there you go.
Crown each other. It's the coronation. Here we are at the coronation. Yes.
Yeah.
And
We
we are
coronate,
0 years.
you know, in
We are 0. Yeah, sorry. We are 0 years old with the wisdom of 58-year-old women.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
which is what we all wanted. Yes.
There
To
we
have
go.
the wisdom, but to be a kid again with the
Yes,
wisdom.
yes,
Yes.
yes. That is what we always wanted. This wisdom, but to start,
Yes.
yeah, just start again from with this wisdom. Oh, yes.
Yes.
And
I'm even
we're
happy
doing.
with this body. Like this body is fine, but
I'm
you know,
good.
Oh, I
but
love it.
wisdom. I
I'm
just don't
good
want
with
this.
my white hair. I'm good with my
Yeah,
white hair. I'm
yes,
letting it
I
grow
love it.
out. So I'm
I love it.
I'm good. And I also want to be 0 years old and just play
Yes, yes.
with my
Well, so
crystal.
you are.
Yes.
So you are. You are.
We have spoken.
We have
We
spoken.
have
You are
spoken.
0 years old, and yeah, me too. And I'm happy with this body, but just don't make me go back to those bad mistakes I made when I was little. Oh no,
Oh, no.
don't send me back to kindergarten. No,
Yes.
thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Middle
no.
school, no,
No.
no,
No.
never
No.
again.
No.
No.
No. No.
We're all just like
No.
remembering that.
You
We're
learned
like,
lessons or
pause.
whatever.
Oh shit, remember that?
Yeah.
And right now that
But
you just
envision
mentioned that,
school's so different.
now that you just mentioned the Crystal Palace, Meg, so the pineal gland is actually surrounded by little crystals, piezoelectric crystals, and they get
Yes.
calcified with fluoride and whatnot, right? And so we decalcify them and we connect them to the crystal grid, and
That
we
just blew my mind.
we learn how to be like communicate telepathically. Nobody can interfere with our communications. Nobody can listen in,
Wow.
and we are free, and we are free in our minds too.
Oh my
So
god.
that just came in.
Yes.
Now that
Beautiful.
is
That is
dreaming
exactly
big.
it.
That
We
is
are the
dreaming
Wi-Fi
big.
network.
We are like literally.
It's so amazing.
We are
We are.
piezoelectric.
We're literally it. Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
We're antennas.
Yes.
We're
And
literally antennas, and so we just
we're antennas.
we
Yeah.
can we can communicate through the crystal grid too. It's not only for healing; it's for communication. It's for building communities. So yeah.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Yes. And we just store everything and the information in the crystals. And when we're each storehouses
Mm-hmm.
and it's all open source. When Oracle and I did the decrees from the trees, we were like, oh, the trees are Wi-Fi, and then it's like, and the air is Wi-Fi, everything in the soil is Wi-Fi, and we are nodes in that Wi-Fi, and we
Yep.
just and so great that we have the computers to kind of make it visible, but we just decree, say it, and it's in the grid. It's already done.
Yeah.
It
You
is
know?
done.
Yeah. It is
It
done.
is done.
It is done.
Yes. And also
Sorry,
dragons.
y'all. We said
Dragons,
so.
of course.
Sorry.
Dragons
We
will
said
be the
so.
ones.
We said so.
to take
We
Sorry.
have
We sorry.
spoken.
Can't disagree with
You're
that
not going to
because
be
we
sorry
said
though.
so.
Yes. Exactly. Heaven on earth, Metaphase says. I am a free man, Bob says, not a number exactly. Oh, Yoshi, so good to see you. I must go and get back to redesigning a failed corporate program filled with pretty garbage and word salad. Having fun here. Enjoy yourself. Good. Well, you go. Yoshi will set it straight. The ninja that sets everything straight. I love you. Thanks for coming. Netaface says most often we bound ourselves with all the ish others say we should be, have, and do. Exactly. But we we're unbinding ourselves. And every time we talk, we unbind, we unwind all this old stuff. It just can't hold in the frequency here. Oh, Dan says rocks are made of millions of crystals. So your rock
Mhm.
room is really a
It's
crystal
true.
room.
And the
Right.
beach, the beach,
And the beach.
the beach.
Oh my God, I don't think of that.
The
That's so
beach is
true.
covered in crystals. Covered. It is.
Right.
It
So
is
we're
crystals.
just beaming here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I actually did the research, you know, like I'm a gnome, so
Of course you do.
I can't help myself. And there are clear quartz crystals all over the world, and on the ocean beds, and everywhere, everywhere. It is
Everywhere.
it is ubiquitous, and so yes.
Love that word, ubiquitous. Love
Mm-hmm.
that word.
Love
Yes,
it.
it is. That's it's so, and it's already put on. Like
Mm-hmm.
Claudia and I work together too. Claudia and we work together and just put it on everything, on everything, all of the technology on all of them.
Yes.
We just said let's just do it
Yes.
all. Let's do all of it
Let's
at one
just do it all.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
boom, and we have spoken, and Claudia did it because she is a
But
warrior healer.
you're the one who gave me that idea.
Well, but
So
that's how it is. We work together, but you did the job, ma'am. You did the job. You did the job. It was
yeah.
like, ooh, look at her go, look at her
That's a
go.
good, that's that elf gnome combos.
Yeah, for sure.
Throw a hobbit and a fairy in there and a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, yep.
That's so cool. Now I'm going to be able to remember. It's really remembering, right? Remember that there's crystals everywhere, and that my voice, our voice, and our energy is just reverberating through everything, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna keep speaking the new world into existence.
Brandon says, what you guys doing? Well, we're building the new world, friend, today. We're
Yep.
building it. We're building it.
Building it. We're building it.
Building it.
I'll show my
Yet. Did Bob
my
just say
diorama
yet,
again.
which is my favorite word in the whole wide world?
Bob
Yet?
just said yet.
Bob? Oh my God. How did you, Meg, did you tell him that?
What's the word? Yet?
Yet?
Yeah. Oh, yet is your favorite word?
Me, yes. My favorite word. It used to be yes, but now it's yet because everything is coming. You know, you might say, I'm not feeling great, but I'm not feeling myself. And it's just like yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Just say
Yeah.
yet.
Everything is coming. It's true. And
Everything
it's
is
here.
coming.
It's just because
Yeah.
it is only
If
one
it's not here
moment.
now, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Just wait a minute. But it's already here.
Yeah. And there's divine timing with it all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta trust that. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Mhm.
Bob,
And
who,
it's
me?
right on time.
What am I doing? You know what I'm doing? Oh my goodness.
Crowns for the queens. Oh, I'm not caught up here. It's a brave new world. We are piezoelectric. Yes, yes, yes. Ashe. Wow, man, puberty. You. Hi, Ayana. We are having fun. Yes. Um, cool. Wow.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Um, what else do you want to share? Here, I want to share it. So this is like, I see multiple domes and there'll be different colors and things, And
I
then
love the pond.
the water is so
The
it's
water.
so yeah, that pond is so dynamic, right?
Yeah.
It's alive. It's its own library and its own um
Oh.
you know baptismal font. It's just like it's so I put my fabrics in there.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
And then
I
I
love.
see, all the animals are free. So we've got like safari animals and all kinds of animals all available. So, and
And a
this is going to be
monarch
all filled in
butterfly.
for dreams. And a monarch butterfly. Yeah, we're going to have lots of big butterflies and dragons too,
Mhm.
Claudia. The dragons will be reawakened.
Oh yes,
And
they
yeah,
already
I
are.
love.
They already are.
Yes, they are
Yeah,
already
they
reawakened.
What?
already are. The
Tell me
dragons.
that again. What?
The
What?
dragons.
The dragons. Dragons. Yeah, yeah. They're here.
The dragons
What?
have already been reawakened.
Tell me
Yeah.
about that. I want to know about that. Like, I'm dying to know. Tell me right now.
You just have to connect. You just have to connect to the
Tell me, so
dragon.
I already know. Yes.
And they're like the masters of traveling, you know, like the ley lines and stuff like that. And so because when Meg said about, you know, traveling to visit other people on the backs of butterflies, I said dragons would be up for it too.
Woo!
So yeah, yeah. Sometimes when I journey, you know, there's like this little she dragon that she's not little, um, but you know, she takes me,
They're
and
huge.
she's really she's super cool, and like
Oh,
her fire is like violet fire, and she just, you know,
I
like
love that. I love that.
Yes.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yep. So yeah, they've been reawakened. They've been awake for a while now. It's just that, you know,
Yeah, they're
people
just
have
kind of
to.
hanging out.
Yeah, you just have, and they love, 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 love milk for some reason. I don't know
Milk.
why, but they love milk. So you can give them like an offering, an offering of milk when they help you.
Will they
No,
take plant milk?
excuse me.
Plant milk.
What?
Will they
The
take
vegan
plant
over
milk?
here goes, "Hey, will they take plant milk?
Yes,
I
yes.
have some. I have
It
some
doesn't
oat
have
milk,
to
but that's
be.
all I got."
It doesn't have to be like real milk. It just can be like virtual milk. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah, true, true.
Yeah, it can be. You know, when you're in a like a non-ordinary reality,
Yes,
there's
right.
nothing really solid, and so
Of
you can
course.
just leave a bowl with milk, and
Oh, I love
they love
that.
milk.
That's so sweet. What an incredibly neat detail that is. I
Yeah,
love it. Where
yeah.
did you get that idea? Where did you learn that, Claudia?
Huh.
We just know. We just know.
The
No,
dragon
no, no.
told
I think
you. She told you.
it's a friend of mine. Many years ago, she told me about her dragon companion. You know, I don't like to call it my dragon, but
Yeah, yeah.
at first I had a dragon companion, and then she left, and then I found three other dragons while I was cleansing a home, and I asked them if they could be my dragon companion and for my children. And so my children have each their dragon companions. It was a mother with two babies. And so
Oh.
now the dragons have grown up to be adults. And so, yeah,
Oh my God. I
my
love
kids have
that.
their dragons companion. And that friend of mine, she told me, you know, like offer them milk because they love milk. I don't know where she got that information, but probably from her dragon companion. So,
Wow. I love
yeah.
it.
We got to talk to Velthara, Letters to Flame on Substack. She has a dragon friend that talks to her. It's a miracle. Myrrakal, miracle. And
Uh-huh.
she was like, you know, what is this? What is this? And then turns out no, it's a dragon. And it's a dragon from like an ancient dragon, because as Oracle says that we didn't everything is here. We didn't make it up. It's like it's already exists. I mean, we do make things up, but it's like dragons dragons existed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have an idea of dragons. Um and so anyway, so you can talk to them in the other realm, and I've seen them because the Hobbit, I got to see it physically, you know. When
Mm-hmm.
I went to Joshua Tree, I've been getting these side quests from Gaia, and I never know why I'm going, and I never know what, but I go. And when I went to Joshua Tree, I was like, oh, these are dragon. This is petrified dragons. Like the mountains are petrified dragons, and these are dragon eggs.
Oh
And
my God.
like the rock is like looks like meat. It looks like red meat.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh, that's muscle. That's muscle and fat. And so some of the
Wow.
rocks would be like fat rocks, and then some of it was muscle rocks. And I was like,
Whoa.
oh, they're being reawakened. Like some of these are going to be reanimated. I think like that level of
Mm-hmm.
magic and wild stuff. And I was like, I was like, this can't be right. This can't be right. And then, sure enough, you know,
Oh my God.
there's mythologies that match up with that. You know.
Oh, I
So
love
we
it. I love it.
literally may be riding around on dragons, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, no.
It's too wild. Too wild. It's like it's really wild, but we know that it was. I mean, if we just look at any of the pyramids, we look at any of the stuff.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
magical
It's
ways, like
everywhere.
Evan.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. There's signs of the absolutely mind blowing world that
Sure.
have been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Get
definitely.
it back.
And
Get it back.
if anybody has imagined it, it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If anybody
Yeah.
has, like, anything that anybody imagines, it's possible.
Woo!
Yes.
Did you hear
And you
that? We have spoken. God,
Yes.
that is a powerful
We have
statement,
spoken.
Claudia. Thank you for that.
yeah, and so and I agree with Oracle that it's not our imagination. It's just because we have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
everything
The
that you see
remembering.
in
Yeah.
dreams, even if it sounds like a really high, like an acid trip or whatever. In
Yeah.
dreams, you're actually seeing other realms and you're seeing other things. Not
Mm-hmm.
not all dreams, but in some dreams you are. And yeah, if you can imagine it, if you can dream it, it's possible.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
possible.
It's this one mind that we're all dreaming inside of, because this is
Mm-hmm.
all a projection. It's all light. It's all space and
Mhm.
light. And
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
we just pixelates out of the ether. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It is like a
God,
video game. It is. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're the creators.
you guys always make my dreams seem so lame. Mine are just like so simple. Mine are always just like so simple. But
No, but
y'all add to
simplicity.
it all the time. Like you're like populating my imagination all the time. Even though I'm a freaking writer. Like why? Yeah,
You.
my imagination is not as vast as all of y'all's. It's so cool, and
Not
so
true.
listening to it is always
Can I tell
so
about the book?
enlightening.
Can I tell
Yeah.
What
Tell
about the
about Janine's
book?
book.
Can I tell about the book? If
About the
if
Bella book?
that, yeah, like if that's not imagination, I would what?
Exactly.
Like what?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Please,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
come
could talk
on.
about the book. Claudia is the first one to read it. It's been in the
Your
Yes.
drawer for
fiction
19
is going to be
years, and I
real.
brought it back
Like
out.
we're gonna have to like let go of like fiction and nonfiction, because we
Claudia
can just
asked to read it. She was like,
create
read it
whatever.
to me. And so I read her the book over Signal, and then she just said, she finished it today, didn't you, Claudia? Today?
I finished it today and I had to take a nap because I was like, oh my God, like, like my heart was
Oh,
hurting, and that's not an imagined thing.
Yep. Not. It's totally not.
And someone could say that that's your imagination.
Mm-hmm. Yep. For sure.
Someone could say that it is your imagination that dreamed Bella up and dreamed up this whole story
Mm.
that I feel is true. And I'm not going to give spoiler alerts because everybody has to read your book.
Thank you,
But it
Claudia.
is the actual story of what happened with Jesus. It's the actual story of how Jesus was born, and I just got chills.
Yeah.
It is the actual story of who was Jesus' mother.
It's very controversial. I'm going to have to come up with a pseudonym, so you guys come up with a pseudonym for me.
Mm.
Gotta have to have a name on it. Something else. Can't be mine. Can't be my
Crystal,
name.
your name can be Crystal. Crystal Moon. Moon
Crystal
is Moon is the last name, right?
Crystal Moon. She loves me.
Yeah. Crystal. Well, no. Raven. Raven is always.
Ravens.
They're 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 always like interconnected with witchcraft, right? So that's gonna get people not to read your book. So we don't want that. We want people.
Real people.
People.
Not
Well,
real
and
people.
people. No. And people who
Mm-hmm.
believe, right, in this other book, we want them to read your book.
Yeah.
And
It's a
so
book
we
of
have.
poems, by the way. It's 90 poems. So it's a book of poems. Novel in verse is what it is. So, yeah.
Yeah. And so we will come up with your pen name.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's
Hmm.
gotta be. I got people. I got
Yes.
people. I have people.
And
So
this
Well,
could be your new name. This could be
I
your
mean, like,
newest name.
what about like Bella?
I know. I thought about that. I was like, I just because my gaming handle is Bella B, has been for years and years, so I could just call it Bella B. But the Book of Bella by Bella B, right? This is like the Book of Bella by me.
Well, but that's the truth, though. That's the truth.
This is the truth, though. Yeah,
You
this is
wouldn't
the
be
truth.
lying. You want to be
No,
lying.
no, I wouldn't be lying. We don't like to do that. We don't like to lie. So yes.
What about Isabel?
Hmm.
No,
Yeah, maybe.
no. Huh. Oh, we'll come up with it. We'll come up
We'll
with
come
your.
up with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody have any suggestions?
Come
Go
up with
ahead.
it. Yeah.
Captain
It'll
Frog
just
Feathers.
come.
Fox says Captain Frog Feathers. That'll work. Captain Frog Feathers. The Book of Bella by Captain Frog Feathers.
Maybe that's your
I
name,
like
Bob.
it. I like it. I'm down. I'm
Not
down
if
with
it
it.
was like somebody logical listening to this. But I don't think they're not gonna. It's not gonna
People
stay
coming
long.
in live going, what is happening?
Like dragons and
Yeah. Just we're
Jenny
just
Marie says
yapping. Just
Fae and
yapping.
dragons love milk as an offering. And dried flowers. Ooh. We have dragons, therefore knights in shining armor.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
I love that. I'm going to start adding dragons to my stuff then. No, I just don't think in fantasy terms very often, even though I play games that are very much in fantasy. You know, like Final Fantasy 14 is very much a fantasy game. In the game, we ride dragons, we ride cats, we ride whatever. There are mounts of every sort in Final Fantasy 14, anything you can imagine, and you can go anywhere you want. There are portals, and we got to have portals, teleporting. We've got to have teleporting. You know, stuff like that. That's just like, oh, can we please just teleport, right? And just
Well,
TP
the thing
there.
is that we can.
Right.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, we can. Yes,
We
with
can.
our,
We
and
can.
I do it all the time with my consciousness. I do it all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
And I
like,
think that we could teleport physically too. I mean, we just
oh,
need to understand how. But
yes,
this
Can't
is
here. Evan's going to chime in. Are you okay with going on camera? Or no? No, probably
I
not.
can talk off
All
camera
right.
if they can hear me.
Evan's got a whole thing about teleportation here. Chime in. I mean, he's going to stay off camera,
really?
but I'm going to
Oh,
move
Evan,
the mic
tell us
closer
about
All
that.
right, but
while I paint.
yeah,
I love your dragon, by the
Tell
way,
us.
Claudia.
so
That's beautiful.
the mathematical frameworks already show that we can do this. I mean, via your consciousness, you know for a fact you already can. Like you can imagine astral projection or remote viewing. You can move your consciousness from point A to point B. So your thoughts can already do it. The question
Yeah.
is whether your body can. So the math already shows that it can, but the technology is not necessarily there yet. And the reason why it's not there yet is because of the ethical boundary. Like video
Mm-hmm.
games speak, right? If we have a tech tree of technology of like what we can do and what's permitted, we don't have the technology because we don't have the ethics to use that technology. Because if we
Oh,
had
so true.
teleporters right now with the ability to like sidestep into a different dimension, like the military, somebody else would like use it to be like, oh, I want to put a bomb through this, you know? So this is why we don't have that technology because we don't have the ethical responsibility to unlock it. So the tech tree is there, but to unlock it, you have to have like the proper ethical coding first.
You have
That
to have the
makes really
consciousness.
good
Yeah.
sense. So thank goodness for that. Because I
Yes.
tell you what, I do not want somebody TPing into my house when I'm taking a shower. I don't want that, or taking a nap, or in bed, or whatever, right? Like, you don't want somebody just TPing into your house, teleporting right there,
Yeah.
right? Like, I didn't, wait, I didn't invite you. What are you
and
doing
that
here?
and
Yeah.
that's what happens when you learn to astral project. If you know, people who don't do it naturally,
Yep.
if you take a course, for example, on how to astral project, that's the first thing that they tell you. You cannot just like, go visit someone
Yeah.
in the middle of the night. And
Right.
that is not, no, 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 no.
Yeah, I knew that
You can ask,
intuitively. Like, I don't even think about people unless I kind of ask first.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and and
Consent.
so first you
Yeah.
ask, can I go visit you
Yeah.
at night?
Yeah.
And if they say yes, then you go visit them and you meet in the astral realms and you play there. But if not, it's like the huge no, like a
Yeah.
huge no.
That would be
Yeah,
way worse than
people.
social media ever thought about being. Like, that's so bad. Or,
Yeah,
yeah, we
because you
can't do
can
that yet.
literally go anywhere and see everything.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can't do that. Can't wait. We can't do that until we're all good to go. Like, till we're
Yeah.
all
Or
ready to go.
you know, if you want to go see somebody, right? Then you ask them. You know,
Yeah,
I would like
yeah,
to visit you and just and talk in the astral realm with you and whatnot, and then that's okay because you have their consent.
yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, yeah, you really do have to. That's a very important consideration about teleporting. I had not thought about that, but
Yeah.
I do feel that we can. You know, they imagined it in Star Trek. So if you
Hmm.
imagine it, it's possible.
Yeah,
Possible.
yeah.
What are you gonna say? Hans?
Yeah.
Oh, and
There's stories of people who've taken DMT and like stepped into the wrong person's area of influence, and they've been like shunted out of DMT realms and can no longer access it because
They
they
stepped
trust
over a line.
they stepped over the line. It's like until and some people use DMT as like an escapism drug, or like just exploring it. And it's like, no, you got to use it with intention. You got to know what you're using it for and how to use it in a conscious manner instead of just, blowing your brain out in a sense. But
Makes sense.
yeah,
you know
Um,
what I want too?
I want
This
to
is
add.
screaming. This is, what I want is that thing where you just uh tell the computer what you want to eat and then it just appears there, like in Star Trek, right? That was the thing that I always wanted the most
Yes.
out of all of Star Trek, was that thing where they just like food just comes out, what you just put in whatever you want and you
the
just tell it, hey, I
replicators.
The
want this.
replicators. Yes.
And then here comes Mexican food and I'm like, oh hell yes, 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 that I want
Totally.
that.
Yep. We all want that. That is the
Well,
best. Absolutely.
Can we make
you're
that?
getting
Can we
Mexican
make
food.
it?
You're getting
Let's get that
Mexican
going.
food appearing on your doorstep pretty soon.
Yeah, like in case everybody doesn't know, like in case you don't know this about Portugal, there is no Mexican food here. In case there's no cheddar cheese here, no cheddar cheese. So my sons are just like I really miss mac and cheese, like mac and cheese. And Claudia is just like, I swear I'm gonna send you this big, huge, massive thing of like a round wheel of cheddar cheese
And I'm gonna send her also. I'm gonna make salsa.
and salsa.
And I'm gonna buy these like mason jars or what are they called? Ball
Yeah,
jars?
mason jars. Yeah,
Ball jars. Uh-huh.
all
And I'm
jars.
gonna send her homemade Mexican
Oh,
salsa so
oh,
she can have her quesadillas with her cheddar cheese, which it
yeah.
shouldn't be cheddar cheese, but
Yes. I mean, I can make Mexican food, but there are no ingredients. Like I can't find the ingredients anywhere. So.
and maybe I could like make tortillas and like vacuum pack
Ooh,
them.
that would be amazing.
Oh, that's a
And
good
you know how
idea.
fast we would run through those? Oh my gosh, we run through so many tortillas. It's not
Dep
even fun.
Depends on how many I make, right? I can send like a huge care package.
It's gonna be this big, huge package. You'll never get through that through customs. We're like, oh my god,
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's true.
Right.
I have to think
customs.
of that. We have to think of
Mm.
that.
Yeah, but
But there's a way.
if we can make teleporting happen, then we can certainly make this happen. I guess, right?
I think that's the
There you go.
It's the
There you
same
go.
math.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the same math.
It's the same math. Evan
It's
says
the
it's
same math as that. Yeah, because I guess they just TP the food to the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
TP the food. Ooh,
TP. I love that you
teleport the
immediately
food.
went to the acronym. Like, oh,
Yeah. TP the
we all
food.
know.
Well, I mean, the gaming terms TP. Like you just TP.
Right.
Come on, just TP. Hurry, come on, we're going. It's like, oh yeah,
right. You're
but
so used to
teleporting
gaming.
to, yeah, but TP is also toilet paper too in your head. So TP your house.
That's the one thing that I still don't understand about the pandemic.
I
Why
know,
why
right?
do
Why?
people hoard toilet paper? Like
Maybe people's worst fear, I imagine maybe people's worst fear is not having it.
But
But why?
you can use leaves or.
Leaves, I was gonna say, but they're leaves, like leaves. That's what they used to, I mean,
But
like,
why not food? Like why not cans of beans?
exactly.
Why
Yep.
not like gallons of water? Why not like toilet paper?
Yep.
The
That's
colonialist cleanliness op is a big one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
everything has to be orderly and clean, and especially that area there is when we don't like to see our waste, we flush it into the water system. Dumbest thing in the whole world, you know. There's
oh
something very
Yep.
yeah.
We
oh
should be
okay.
pooping in the yard so that the seeds
It's
get
like not the body. It's like the
what they're
body
supposed
is
to.
gross. The body is sinful. And the earth and
Oh oh
yeah,
Yep.
okay. Well, thank you for clarifying that because
yeah.
I have been asking myself that question forever, like for 4 years.
That's a damn good question. Yeah, for sure.
Bye, Netta Faye. Good to see
Bye,
you.
Netta
Catch you up.
Faye.
Netta Faye will be here on
Bye.
Monday. We'll hear her dreams.
Yeah.
Make
Oh,
it a
that'd be
great
great.
rest of your day too. May the force be with you.
Whew.
And another dream.
I want to invite on Yoki pretty soon. And Yoki, just tell me again, like if we need to get you going. I know it's getting late there.
Yeah, because I can bow
Anyway,
out
sorry.
whenever you guys need. I'll
Yeah,
make
yeah,
time
yeah.
for Yoki.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
I
Yeah, so
like
it's
I
good
like the
to, yeah,
rolling in, and you know what I mean.
rolling
It's like
people in.
I
Well,
like to
I
meet
was here
people.
first, then Claudia, so I will go first.
No,
Claudia goes
no,
second.
no. I mean, Yogi can come on. We've already spoken our dream. You know?
What were you gonna
Yeah,
say? You
oh
were just
yeah,
saying
we can
something,
just
Claudia. I cut you
both
off.
go. Yogi
Yeah,
can come,
yeah,
and
exactly.
then
Okay.
you guys, and then we'll just watch because I'm gonna
We'll
be
just
watching.
watch.
So
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
cool. And I could add
yes,
whoever wants to come on. Abby's here. Abby's gonna come on. So,
yeah,
and anybody who's got like more than can be said in the chat, getting
And so
inspired and having
I
what were you
just
gonna say,
wanted
Claudia?
to
Sorry.
speak another dream, like really quickly.
Yes.
Um,
do it.
so I have this thing that I do not want to become a burden for my children.
Mhm.
And so I would
Mhm.
love to have, live in a community of like maybe older people where the not so older people take care of the oldest people
Yes, me
and
too.
Yes.
and um and we do not become burdens for our children
Yeah,
and there is space for them to come visit if they would like and we are near them just in case they need us for
yeah,
something
yeah.
and yeah so that because
That,
like it's impossible to pay for somebody at least in this country to take care of you if you're not if you don't have a partner or whatever and so yeah like also building these communities where the elders don't become um burdens
yeah,
where we can continue to be the mother of our children
yeah.
without becoming a burden for them. And
Yes,
so that's
Love it.
another dream that I have, and just living in these like
Beautiful.
self-sufficient communities. And
I love that. I'll be with you. I'll do that. I'll go with you.
We're
yes,
right
I'll go
there,
with
right
you.
there.
I'll go with
yes,
you. And the thing is too that it's just like because the thing is as as we talk about this, I would love to. My dream is that eventually parents, all parents, realize that our children, we are for our children, not the other way around. We give
Yes.
down, not up. We do not take up. It goes down.
No take.
100%.
Yeah.
Everything. If we get something from them, great, great. That's bonus. But it is for them. And if we do it that
Mm-hmm.
way, we cannot fuck this up. Like it's just the way it should
Yes.
be. But we've got it backwards. And so, but we do, yes, in the meantime, yeah, not be a burden on them is another thing to take away from them. So, yeah, we have communities where we all
Mm-hmm.
live together. And there's nothing more I would rather do than sit with wise old women and just learn and chat and yap it up and talk and create new worlds, create new things, right? God,
yeah,
wouldn't that be great? Let's do it. Let's do it. I say we do it.
and make
Let's do it.
dioramas and make
And make
dioramas.
dioramas.
Make
Yeah.
dioramas and then watch somebody build our diorama in the 3D.
Yes.
Right in front of our eyes,
Yeah.
Yes.
because we'll be able to. We can just build this stuff. Like it's no big deal to build these
It's no
things,
big deal. No, it's not.
And
We can
while
do
you were
it.
talking, Claudia, I was reminded of Candace talks about the Dagara people, and there's so many, our native people, the elders, all of us, all of our lineages, the elders and the children were together, and the
Yes.
parents of the children are actually less involved. That
Yeah.
the elders and the children belong to each other is the phrasing.
Yes.
Because
yes, yes.
so there's the burden of, it's like there's really not even a concept of parenting. It's like, I mean, there's like staying close to the child, while they need the attachment, but otherwise then there are the villages, every
Yeah,
child is everyone's child.
Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
the
Yes.
reason that the main reason that I want to live close to my children is because I want to help with my grandchildren.
Yes. Of
I
course.
want to
Yeah.
see them grow. I want to, so they can also live their lives, my children, right? And just, take care of my grandchildren. That's my dream. That's my dream,
Yeah.
That's my dream.
Totally.
So
And
You
yeah,
shall have it. You shall have it. I have
so
spoken.
shall it be.
I have spoken.
And so
Thank
you have
you.
spoken.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome. Thank you
Thank
all.
you.
Thank you, Meg. Thank you for being
So fun. Thank
born.
you.
Thank you for being here with
Oh
us
yes.
now.
Thank you for being born.
Thank
I mean,
you.
how lucky are we? How great
How
that we
lucky are
we
we?
planned it. It's not even really luck. We
No,
planned
we
it.
could not have
We
planned
all
it.
land at the same time, and we find each
Yes.
other. We remember each other. It definitely
That's right.
feels like, oh yeah, there's my family. Not that we're all not
Yep.
family, but it's just the immediate family.
Yes.
You all feel
Yes.
like immediate family.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
fun part I was telling Claudia about forgetting, because we forget and then we got to find everybody again. But how fun is it when you find people again? It's just like, oh,
It's fun.
there
It's a
you
great
are.
adventure.
That's why
There
we
you are.
forget. That's
I
why.
remember you.
So we can have this
Yeah.
joy of finding each other again. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why. There's no other reason.
Nope.
Yep.
And it will happen ever after, forever. Infinity.
Here we are.
I have spoken.
Yep.
Yes. 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 Yes.
All right.
You have
All right,
spoken. You have
lovelies.
spoken, my dear Jenny. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you, Meg. Thank you for
Thank
having
you,
us
Meg,
on your
for
live
Thank
having
you
us
stream.
all.
on.
And
Thank you
this
both.
is going to be the best circle around the sun yet.
Yet.
The
This
best
is
thing, absolutely, for all of us. Yeah, yeah.
yes.
It's getting good time.
We
That's
have
what's
It's
going
spoken.
brand new.
We
It's
have
brand
spoken.
new. It's a whole new
on.
thing. And Meg, I sent you a birthday message. I wrote you a poem. So go to that when you get a
I will
chance.
go to that.
I wrote you a
Oh,
little poem
amazing.
on your birthday
Thank you
yesterday
so
morning.
much.
So, and a rooster helped me read it. So.
I already love it.
All right. I love you both.
All right.
I
Love you.
love
I
you
Love
love you,
you
both
Yoki
so
and
much.
too.
Maria. Love you
Love
both.
Mwah.
Talk to you
everybody.
later.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm going to add you, Yoki.
Do we
Nancy
pop out?
says,
Should I
yeah, you
X
guys,
out?
I think you guys have to pop out.
How?
How do I do that?
I don't know. Oh, maybe
I
not.
love that we
Let me see if I
can't
can do it. I'll
leave.
do it. I'll do it. Here we go. Got it. Remove. I can remove you. um, Nancy says, a couple of my friends and I have talked about such a community, and these friends aren't even awake. I know, it's what everybody wants is the thing. Um, that's what we're going to find out. It's like these villages that you speak. I'm like, yeah, I want that too. Everybody wants the same thing. So, and nobody wants the current setup. So it's like it's a no-brainer that we just start gift coining each other. Okay, Yoki. Oh, I can't wait to see you. And welcome everybody who's come in. We are talking New Earth, what we want. And I'm gonna show any, we're just creating, oh, there's Evan. A little diorama. And we'll see what Yoki has to share. So share your visions. This is sort of like the pilot for what we're calling World Building Day on 11/11. I've got a branding team for now, where we're gonna stream through the airways all the things we envision, everything we want, our heart's desire, to witness each other's real dreams and see that we are dreaming this one incredible dream together. And nobody's going to want to be in the old world ways. So, and then we dreamed gift coin and replacing a Bitcoin, so that everything is just gifted. Hello, darling. Hi, you look so beautiful. Hi. Hi, welcome,
Is
Yoki.
that
I'm gonna
better
turn your
or
volume
just
up a
should
little
I
bit.
turn it off?
Yeah, it looks great.
Better?
No, it looks good.
Okay.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Thank you,
How
Ming.
are you?
I love the place. So beautiful.
Isn't it so beautiful? It's so silly and beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a place everybody comes to celebrate, you know? So the vibe here, I mean, it's just sort of silly and fun, and everybody's happy and dancing and just having a good time. Like, and they're from all over the world, people come. So,
It's
and
so beautiful.
it feels like a family reunion. Like the vibe that I want for this party is it's here in the walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And you guys, the conversation, it was so amazing. I was a little sleepy, but like when I heard the conversation, then I was like, all wake up.
beautiful. Yeah, it's late there. What time is it? It's pretty late.
Almost midnight.
It's almost midnight. Yeah. Could have had you
Yeah.
on earlier. Sorry about that. How are you? Tell us. How are you? What's going on?
I'm doing great.
What are you dreaming? What are you dreaming of now? Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like, like I'm still in the searching, I don't have like stable. I'm not certain, but like because of the pace I'm in right now, I was thinking about this cyclical living, because I feel like that's my focus right now. I feel like we are living so out of alignment in all ways
Yeah.
possible. So I was thinking about that. So like maybe right now my dream is that that's my vision. So I was thinking about that, the cyclical living.
Beautiful. Live the cycles of nature. Living
Yeah,
according to
in
them. Yeah.
nature, with everything, like from each of us to every life possible in every way. I feel
Yes.
like a lot of things that's going on right now in the world is the cause is literally we're living out of alignment. So every disease, every lifestyle problem, everything's coming from that. So I feel like maybe if we get in harmony with everything, we will solve almost all problems. I've
Yes.
seen that in my life. I was listening to Jenny when she was saying like the slowing down. This is literally my first year that I literally slowed down for the very first time in my life. Like I was always in a go, in a go, in a go. I was always like I don't even understand why I was doing that. And now that
Yeah.
I am in this a little stable lifestyle, I was like, hmm, a lot of problems literally solve themselves without
Yeah.
me even trying. And I was like, I was
Yes.
learning, I'm experimenting with my own life right now. So that's what I'm dreaming for the world, for everyone, for women, especially, because we are not meant to
Yes.
like live this, I would say, very linear life,
Linear.
we're
Yep.
cyclical beings. So yeah, that's my dream. That's what I was dreaming.
That's so beautiful. That's so
You
beautiful.
know?
And you described how to find it, which is, yeah, slowing all the way down, coming to zero, coming to just the moment.
Yeah.
And then your body, our whole being, like we were saying, we're part of this network. We're life and we're not separate. And so they moves in cycles, moves in rhythms, moves in arcs and definitely moves in lines. Definitely. I wanted to show you guys. Where's my crystals? I went to the rock shop, right, and we have a lot of round shapes, but these crystals have lines in them too, and there are these metals that are full of lines, but
Yeah.
there it's more secular. So there's these like, and this one doesn't have it, but there's some of these like they create squares and things.
It's bismuth.
Bismuth metals. Yes,
It's crystal.
it's crystal.
Yeah.
Yes, here it is. creates squares, but
Yeah.
there's right. So, but the it's rarer.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes we move in lines and squares, but
Mm.
a lot of the time we're moving in non-linear ways. And
Yeah.
so, anyway, yes, you come to zero, and then you're going to find it's cyclical, it's rhythmic, and and then you dance with everything, right? We're not trying to fit this square peg into a round hole.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was feeling. I think it's so bright and so hot. Can you see
Okay,
me now
that looks
like
good.
this?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
this one is
Beautiful.
better. Yeah.
And I hear so many
So
women saying like, I'm not, I'm distracted, or I'm like, they'll label it bad that they move non-linearly, and I'm like, no, that's how we move.
yeah,
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't, it's like you might be doing one thing and then you want to do another thing. We don't move in straight lines generally.
yeah, exactly. That was what I was thinking. And it looks different, like depending on where you are in your life. I was just speaking from where I am right now because it's very new for me, and I was literally learning just through living. It's a living experience for me right now. So maybe my
Yes.
dream is around that. But as you guys were talking about this crystals and crystal healing, I was thinking about this indigenous knowledge, and I was like, that's also very interesting. I was talking with Oracle, I don't know when, this week, but like we were talking about this ancient wisdoms, and we are all in this remembering journey. So I was like, I don't know why, but I have this very interest about whenever I hear things about that, I was like, I want to know. But a lot of the things in that language are not like, I didn't know the language. This is, I don't know if you know the Giz language. We have that, and it have a lot of wisdom. So I want to know that language so that I can learn about that. So this is
Yeah.
the calendar that I told you about. We currently use in Ethiopia. We are still in 2018. We just intern. It's only a week since we are 2018. So it have its own calendar. It have its own crystal technologies. Have its own plant medicine, gematria. It have a lot of things, but only like 1% of the people are alive that know the language. So I feel like there's a lot of things to learn there. So maybe um, my dream could be also related something around that. Whenever I
Mhm.
listen about these people, not so ancient because it's like few hundreds years ago. So it makes it so close to me. It's not a movie or a fantasy, but it's real. Like there are people who are
Yeah.
traveling through a cloud, something like that. You read in the ancient books, and it's like it's real. So I want to
Yeah.
learn about that a lot. So maybe my dream is somewhere around that. Diving deep into the ancient wisdoms, which are still here.
Mm.
We just have to remember again. So
It's just
yeah, I
remembering.
have interest around that as well. Aside from the
Beautiful.
cyclical living and women, children, yeah, I'm also interested
Yes.
about that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Those mysterious, like, we just are attracted to a language or attracted to a place. When
Yeah.
Jeannie and Claudia were talking about the crystal bearers, I was like, oh, people are just going to choose where they instinctively want to go. And it's not just the crystals, but
Yeah.
their energy. And like Oracle says, they're picking up codes, picking
Mm.
up codes that we left behind for ourselves,
Yeah.
like a treasure hunt,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. It's amazing. It's so
I mean,
magical.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
interesting. So
Yeah.
it's like the
And then it's
energy is
also
leading you.
complementary.
Yeah.
Yeah. The energy's
Leading.
leading you. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's like an attractor state, we're magnetized to these different areas. And
Mhm.
then, and we go get the code, we go remember the thing, and then we move on and we move on. and it all weaves together. You know, your the codes you pick up are complementary to mine because of course. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
the idea that they're in competition or they're warring with each other is so crazy.
I
Yeah.
know. It's crazy. Like this couple of weeks, I have this chance to listen to your live streams. I was going back and I was listening. I was like, this is how I know we are literally downloading ideas from this one mind, collective mind, because
Yes.
we're literally speaking things that I was writing about a few months ago. And I was like,
Yes.
this is it. This is what I was writing in my book. And look, everyone in that chat was like with you. And I was like, ideas is not ours. We just download it when we are in the same frequency. I was like, why am I even writing a book? Because it's already here because
It's
the
already,
idea is already out there. It's crazy
yeah,
because
yeah.
we are functioning from that one mind after all. So wherever we are
Totally.
in this journey, we just have to tap into that. That's what I've been learning so far. So it's very interesting.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I know exactly. It's one mind. There's so many signs of that. And you can feel it. You can feel there's no
Yeah,
separation. And it doesn't make
yeah.
any sense to claim it. It's like we didn't go to the store of ideas and pick them out. And who would have been the one to pick them out? You know, we're really
I
just
know.
nodes. And it struck me when you were saying that, like maybe it's more like scrolls or more like, versus a whole book. Because I wonder
Yeah.
if you're just going to get lots of things. And I would say it just because somebody else said it, the way you say it, in your voice, in your language, and your going through your system, it's got a different flavor, and somebody else can hear it from another angle. So don't let, you know, like don't let that deter you. You've got another
Yeah.
viewpoint on it for
Yeah, you are
sure.
right.
But
Everyone's
I'm like,
expression is
I'm like,
different.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's too many ideas coming in lately. I can't imagine. I mean, a book maybe, but it's like they're each their own, um, they're each a code of their own. So, um, I wonder if it's going to be a lot more efficient, like more like scrolls and codes and formulas and downloads, you know, versus like long book form. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, it could
I,
be.
I
You're right.
yeah,
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. We will see, but you're right. It
we'll
looks
see.
like that because sometimes it's a whole lot download, out of nowhere. Maybe I just take a nap or something. Maybe I ask a question, I set intention, or I visit a place. So it could be. You're right.
Hmm. We'll see.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? But
Yeah.
I wanna read them and I want to see them. I think it was Netta said earlier too. Like it could just be a sigil. It could just be a symbol. I think she was saying that about Ginny's name. But like they're all like this diorama or anything, like whatever we create, you know is important, is part of it. And it now's the time to just say it say it to the wind, write it down, create it, make it, write a poem. Don't stop yourself with it for any reason. you know I think we're like, it's like it's the moment of death and creation, of death and birth. So, you know,
Yeah.
just because, yeah, don't stop the flow is
No,
my
no,
point.
no, I will not stop it.
Okay, good.
It's just, I know,
Okay,
I
good.
understand. This is part of the creation, you know?
Yeah.
So it will help others, I believe, because I'm writing it from a lived experience from the beginning. So I feel like it will help others to just join this journey. So
Yeah.
it have to be out there. The idea come to me for a reason. So I will not stop it. I was just saying, like,
Okay, good.
sometimes when other people say what's in your mind, exactly the way you think it is kind of shocking. So, but after all, I understand the concept of this one mind being the source of everything, every understanding, every knowledge possible. So
Yes.
no surprise. Yeah.
No
We
surprise.
are just
Yeah,
this
exactly.
conduit for that awareness to be out there. So I understand that.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes, exactly. We are source, we are one mind, one body, and we are changing our story collectively. We're done with this competitive story and we're moving into a much more beautiful one.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's just from scratch. Beautiful.
From scratch. From scratch,
Yeah.
beautiful. Exactly. Exactly. Cool. Everybody's saying hi to you. Yoki is
Hi
in,
everyone.
what's your town in Ethiopia? Ethiopia?
I am in Addis, the capital city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And it's almost midnight there.
Yeah.
um, Claudia says it's time to bring together all ancient and indigenous wisdom. Exactly. Exactly.
Mm,
To like they're
yeah.
all we all are indigenous people. We all have our
Yeah.
wisdom. And oh my gosh, we have so much to share and and we are. But it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's flood the airwaves. You know,
Yeah. I'm here for it.
here for it. Thank you. Oh, Frater Omens, his birthday was yesterday. That's awesome. Final dog day and happy fall equinox. Absolutely. Um, Claudia says, Yoki, can you talk more about how Ethiopia is still in 2018? This is so interesting.
Yeah. So like we have this, we have our own calendar. It's called Giz calendar, and
Mm.
so it looks like when the Ethiopia have never been colonized, so we are able to, you know, maintain the calendar, the language, and a lot of ancient things compared to the rest of Africa. So we still use the Ge'ez calendar, not the Gregorian calendar. So we are 8 years behind the Gregorian calendar. Also, we have 13 months. So
Mm.
also, what else? The way we count day and night is a lot different than the rest of the world. I would say I always have this problem when I try to convert time because the way we count is when the sun rises, the day starts, and then when the sun,
Mm.
um, when it's like 12, when we say we don't turn the hours in the middle of the night, you know, you guys when you
Ah,
count uh, time, it's
we
a
count
little
everything. Yeah.
confusing to me to these days. I didn't understand it fully because our way of understanding time is completely different and the
Mm.
calendar is different. Also, I would say the language have its own letters and numbers, and the matra it's way deep, but I'm still learning as well because um, not the entire country knows this. It's like more the northern countryside. So I'm from the northern Ethiopia, so I'm still learning. Being in the capital city, I don't know that much, so I'm still learning. But we are still in 2080. September 11 in the Gregorian calendar is our new year. It's September 1 here, so just a week ago it was a new year here in Ethiopia. So I feel like
Mm.
the Ethiopian calendar is more aligned with nature, speaking about that cyclical living and nature, because
Yes.
I try to observe what's around and it's literally in alignment with nature. Like the whole land is literally waking up from this rainy season. It will quickly transit into the sunny season, and then the flowers, like there are seasonal flowers and stuff that come around only around this time. A lot of them I heard are very indigenous to the area of this country, but literally the whole earth is in alignment with the calendar. It makes sense, you know. So
Mm.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
more in alignment. I don't know because I don't get the Gregorian calendar. I don't know if it's sync with the seasons, etc. But I would say the Ethiopian calendar is very much in alignment with the earth. I can say with
Yeah.
that for sure. It's very much in alignment. So you will feel new, literally, like the whole environment switch right around this month. So it's very interesting. Also, this year, the the bloody moon happened in the last day of the 13 months of Ethiopia, and then right then we switched to the 2018, so it makes sense so much more than the other years. So I would say it's very much in alignment. Also, there's a whole conspiracy, but I believe that we have 13 months. I don't know why they swept the 1 month, but yeah, we still have that here, so it's interesting.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It sounds much more aligned, and it sounds
Yeah.
like there's um less counting, less of these measures where it's just when you wake up.
Yeah.
That's when the morning is, and that's when the clock starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will know it even though you are not counting, you will know it because the environment is literally changing and it will tell you, like you don't even have
Yes.
to count. So you will feel
Absolutely.
new.
I can't wait for when we don't have clocks.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm so curious about like aging and everything. If we literally threw out all the clocks, and
Yeah.
we we came together through psychic abilities, right? Where we were like gathering, we're like, I mean, we still have all of our technology, right? So I would send a message, but the message would come in when it was to come in, and then we would get together, when it gets dusk-ish, or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of counting it all and measuring it all,
Totally.
I'm
It
just
makes
so
sense.
curious how it would just be so much more fun and spontaneous. And I know that like we would get on the phone right on time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without at the right
Yeah.
time versus the measured time, yeah.
Exactly. Because like in nature there is original calendar. I feel like the most correct one is the most that follows that because you know the earth have its own calendar, and I was like, even recently I was doing some research about the farmers and how they do this farming situation, not now but in the ancient times. So they follow the natural rhythm. So they don't farm every 7 year. They don't farm at all. Like they don't do farming every 7 years. So they give the earth a break every 7 year.
Mhm.
So I was like, that's interesting because throughout that whole year that the earth is not farmed, the minerals etc will be regenerated and it will be so nice for the next year. So even the earth used to have a time to rest. So I found that
Yes.
very interesting, but nowadays they don't do that much. I don't know why, but they don't do it much.
Mm.
So
Oh, I'm sure people have like, there's got to be whole knowings about how to like rotate so that some part of the earth is always resting,
yeah,
where the people are living, and that we have probably like cycles like that, like 7 years.
yeah,
Makes so much
they used
sense,
to
of
have that
course.
cycle, like very much in
Yes.
rhythm. So we can adapt that, we
Yes.
can learn that.
We can learn it. We can remember it.
We
Yes.
can remember it. Yeah.
And this goes back to like all of our indigenous wisdom. I'm sure,
Mhm.
we just, somebody's got that information about that region, and when to, how to replenish the soil, or all the different things.
Yeah.
We have all the information. We have all the knowledge. Only look, no shopping. Yes, the blackout going on right now. No shopping this weekend.
Yeah.
Um, my other name is Neteru. Oh, everybody's sharing their name.
Mm.
Abby says fascinating.
What Yoki's talking about
Oh,
reminds me of the.
I'm gonna show Evan here.
Oh my
Sorry,
goodness.
sorry. Okay, I won't. I won't take
No, you
that.
can't. I'm
Hi,
just kind of,
Yvonne.
I'm just kind of
Yeah.
curious. So Yoki in on our continent at least they talk about turtle shell time in which the calendar, the months were 13 months, and it's based off of the turtle shell, right? And the 28 days, and it's completely in sync with the lunar calendar, right? So this used to be, it sounds very similar to your calendar. We used to be on a 13-month scale and 28 days, and it matched perfectly with the lunar calendar versus the Gregorian calendar. I don't know if you can see what I'm showing.
Yeah, I can send
Yeah,
well, yeah.
I can
Phone.
see.
But yeah, it matches exactly with the turtle shell. And the cool
Wow.
thing about this is compared to the Gregorian calendar, where it's 365 days, you get the metric, the extra day. This is why we have a leap year every 4 years
Right.
and have to add in an extra day, and it throws everything off. So it's not
Yes.
even accurate. So the 13th month cycle, you don't need an extra day added in, and each month has the same number of days in it. So you don't have to
Natural.
be you don't have to be like, is August 30 days or 31 days?
Yeah.
Whatever the thing might be.
One of the thousands and millions of artificial things we've
Right.
created. Yeah.
So I just wanted to
That's
point
really
that out
cool.
because I didn't know if you were familiar with that, but just wanted to share it
That's
with you.
awesome. I
Yes.
forgot about that turtle shell thing, and it reminds me of like this idea of moving non-linearly, right? Like the turtle shell, it's like each month you would move around the turtle shell, and you're moving around a natural shape,
Yeah.
in terms of cycles versus just this loop that we do, and yeah, and this idea of linear time. This is of course it's mapped on something like a turtle shell. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Also, I forget that there is also a lunar calendar. It's not widely
Oh,
used, but like I think we are in 2077, I guess, in the lunar calendar. So there's a whole lunar calendar and there's a whole solar calendar. So there's that. Yeah,
to
but like
make
they
that
don't
more
use it
seasons.
much. But there is
Yeah.
a lunar calendar separately.
We need like a task force. You know
I
what I mean? In the same way
know.
that like I'm like, what's our calendar that's like the most natural, most harmonious for everybody? Um,
Mhm.
that would be so great to have that all set and make it
Yeah.
so easy for us. Everything's been so hard to communicate. It's getting easier, but
Mm,
calendar's a big deal, big
yeah.
part of it. Uh, Claudia says it's like you have a real time view of the future, so you can do things differently. So the future is different. This is fascinating, and the 13-month year is actually a lunar calendar. Hey, Miriam, good to see you. Claudia says, and I've also read about a 13th zodiac sign that has been hidden from us. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Do you have zodiac signs in Ethiopia? She asks.
Yeah. Ethiopian zodiac signs, it's whole different from the one we know in,
Mm.
I would say different cultures have their own, but Ethiopia have its own zodiac signs. You can Google it actually. It's
Yeah,
fascinating. It's also it follows the 13 months as well, as she said. So
no wonder
it's so
we villainized, colonizers villainized the 13, the unlucky number. It's
yeah.
actually, no, it's the magic one.
In in the numerology of Ethiopia, the Ge'ez language, the 30, the number 30 itself, it have a lot of meanings. And I was reading about how in different Europe countries, in general in the West, that the number 30 is not much liked, and sometimes they skip it in the buildings. There's no number 30. There's a whole lot of things. I was like, why? Because in the Ethiopian numerology, the number 30 have completely opposite meaning. It's
Mm.
considered a divine number. It have a lot of meanings. So I was like, that's very interesting. It looks opposite. So
Yes.
that's also
Ethiopia
I'm very
is,
interested in numerology. So I wanna learn more about that as well. So each number
mm,
have its own. meanings. Like the numerology is so interesting because it's not easily accessible because of the language, as I said. The Giz language is not much spoken. It's called the dead language. Yeah, they call it the dead language because the people who speak are not alive. Like only 1% of it, person from the entire population speak the language. So it's not widely spoken. Um, it's hard to access information. Even if I'm here, it's so hard to get information. It's easier to learn from the internet, but this information you cannot find in the internet. So I'm still trying to learn the language and get more understanding, because I feel like there's a lot to learn. Learning is not the only way to know, but like I feel like it could be short, but the shortest way for now. But
Sure.
maybe
Yes.
there
And it
could
could
be another
unlock,
way.
right? It might unlock remembrance, or you learn
Yeah.
something, and then you remember something.
Mm. Yeah, I
Because
feel
I bet
like
you have,
that.
yeah. Wow.
Mm. Interesting.
Yeah, it's an, an intentional disruption of the feminine, um, in
Yeah. Also,
the
the
our
number
native.
30 is related with the feminine in the
Yeah,
numerology of Ethiopia.
yeah, absolutely. Um,
Mm.
Douglas is saying, would you tell the story of how you two connected and how and Yoki produces the clips from the live streams, right? Yes, yes, she does. She says, oh, so amazing. Um, yeah, so you want to share?
Okay, yes. So like I think the first day I see Ming was I was just scrolling through TikTok and her post come and I was like I stopped. I only see one post. I was like it was immediate resonance and I was like let me see who this person is and what she's about. And before I know it, I spent like 5 or 6 hours just watching, going back and watching, and then that was interesting. I was like, I have to reach to this person, so I wrote her a text in on Instagram, I think, right?
Instagram, yep.
So yeah, from there we connected, and I told her my ideas, and that's how we met. So I saw her on TikTok first. That's how I met with her, and I'm
TikTok,
so
TikTok,
grateful. I'm so
and
happy.
I'm so happy too. And when we met, when we had our first Zoom call, it was like, oh, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. We were just like agreeing with everything, and just felt like remembering each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, with everybody, I'm just like, just give Yoki all the money, give Yoki all the attention, give, everybody here. Because it's we're the new leads, we're the creators here, all of us.
Yeah.
But Yoki was like, this, you were already thinking about the new earth, and that's in having been surrounded by war and major suffering and a bunch of other people who are still, a little behind, let's say. You're a first waver and you're around, like many of us are, third and fourth wave folks, let's say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, holding your own. You're like a pillar over there. So, and
Yeah.
it seems to me we're all in these different positions all over the world. And importantly in these different nodes, sort of holding the frequency. So you're holding a big position over there.
Yeah.
But
That's
you got allies over there. So that's how that happened. Nomadic lifestyle, yeah. Cities are blight on them. They're doomed. Cities are doomed. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so curious what happens. Because it's like, who's going to want to live in this? People are leaving in droves. But I wonder if some people will just want to stay there and they're really just not going to want to join. I don't know. I don't have that. I don't see it.
yeah.
I see us. I see the villages, and I see the villages all connected, and I see travel, and I see incredible beauty, like gardens and waterfalls and all that. But I don't see cities. I can't see a city.
Yeah. I don't know
I mean, I
why
guess
anybody choose that.
I don't. I don't know what they'll be, but it's just not I think it's just not my jam. Like I'm not gonna. But I wonder if they'll get converted. Turtle Island all the way. Kin 88 Planetary Star. Here's your 13 to 20 stuff. Great. The indigenous peoples of North America had cities. Okay, good. I just can't see it. One extra day, the day out of time. A lot of it worked to expunge Rome from everything. Yeah, the Roman. I was thinking about the word romance the other day, and then it's from Roman. It's like it's such a psyop, which is not to say true love and matches and stuff isn't real, but the whole storyline, and that the word Roman is like roaming man. Like it was the ungrounded man, the Rome man
Oh,
that that caused a lot of trouble.
yeah.
I also thought that about the germ man. I was like, there's a germ there.
German. Why do I always think Germans like I have this thing where whenever I listen to words or something, either I see color or gender or something. So I always see whenever people say German, I feel like it's a man. Like why do I always think
Yeah,
that? I don't know why. It's
they
like
like the
maybe
word.
the
Yeah,
language
yeah.
is so like strong. Like I don't know why.
Very
I don't know
masculine.
why.
Yeah.
And
It's
I feel
very
like it's weird.
linear, very mechanical. Yeah, it's got a masculine
Yeah.
vibe. And I'm German. My last name is German. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's and I've been to Germany and it's like order, order, order. Like no wonder they make really good cars, but it's the
Yeah.
it's the this is it. It's like what is the world when all of the Germanic talents are merged with all of the Ethiopian talents, right? That we have that everything is aligned and channeled in its right in flow and in relationship to one another, that we finally relate again instead of these little silos that then cause problems in the same way that any ecosystem shut off from the rest of the ecosystem starts to stagnate, and warp and twist. So I'm like, I know it's like the German people's indigenous ways and developed ways in modern times are going to perfectly handshake with, and Lorenzo used to talk about that there's sister cities and complementary or sister countries,
Yeah.
and everybody's complementary. We just haven't known it. We haven't come together, which is
Yeah.
why the idea for the party is like all around the world beam your dream, because we're going to see that the like codes you have in Ethiopia, there's a guy in Germany who knows exactly how to build it. you know
Exactly, because everyone is important. It's crazy. Like there is no one person, one creation that's not important, let alone a whole country. Like everyone have a part in the creation. Like it's crazy. It's beautiful at the same time because everyone is important. Like
everyone
it doesn't matter
every
what they bring. It's like everyone is important. It's so
everyone's
beautiful to me.
it's so beautiful. It's like
I know.
it's yeah, there's nobody's excluded, you know and we sometimes it's like, yeah, no, but there zero, no, not one being. I've been saying the words like everyone and everything, but there is no thing. There's no thing that isn't alive. There's nothing that isn't part of our one body, that isn't us. there's
Yeah.
nothing there's nothing outside. There's no them.
Yeah.
There's no them and there's no there. It's just here and
Yeah.
it's us.
Yeah.
And so
Exactly.
we naturally complement one another, and it's crazy how obvious that is and how we've believed a completely different story.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
remembering each other.
Once you see it, like you cannot unsee it. Like it's like you switch in a dark room, then you switch the light and you see everything. Even though you turn it off after that, like you already see. It's an
Right.
illusion. It's a lie. Like
A
everything is
lie.
connected. Yeah.
Yes,
Crazy.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I love that. It's like you can't unknow something once you know it. Yeah.
Yeah. You
And
can't
once
sleep
once
once
you've
you
seen
wake
it.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
uh I will definitely Google it. Great. Hi, Miriam. Dr. Megan and Tribe. Happy day of incarnation this time around. Thank you. The building I live in actually has a 13th floor. Isn't that interesting? Good job. It's a good building to live in. The nerd
Yes.
faction loves their cities. Fair enough. The nerds. It'll be like, yeah, exactly. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like, I don't know. I'm just so curious how it all. I'm very trusting in like once free, just like any like charged particles or something, everybody finds their right spot, you know? So it'll be this great migration. And then it'll be like the right people will be attracted to the cities or rebuild them, and we'll have maybe, you know, they might be on the periphery of the village, like almost like research hubs or something.
Yeah.
And like men will go there and tinker and make do the engineering or something. I don't know, you know, but we'll
Yeah.
have these it's like the people and then the processes will have their right spot versus like every like we have now, so stupid, like every home has a washing machine and a vacuum and a whatever, you know. It's like
Yeah.
we'll nothing, everything won't have to be these pockets that have everything in them. It'll be much more distributed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That would be very interesting.
Hmm.
Everything's backward
And I like
right now.
everything's backward. It's all inverted. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so it's like, I wonder, it's just people are going to move there and they're going to be more mobile. Some people will settle, like I want to both settle and travel. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like like we have our blood heritage where I want to go back to sort of the coast, you know, the Mediterranean and the Slovenia and stuff.
Mm.
But I also have what I think is like almost like a star DNA, which is where I am now in California, which is like an energetic lineage, you know.
Mm.
And so anyway, I don't know. But I trust it. I'm gonna encourage everybody to just follow your body. Follow
Yeah.
it. Don't. It doesn't have to make sense,
No,
but the life will just call
we
you
can't
exactly where you're supposed to
logic it
go.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And it will unfold by the
it will
time.
unfold.
It will naturally unfold.
Yes, exactly. We
Yeah.
don't have to force it. It'll just unfold
Yeah.
like a scroll.
Yeah.
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 Cool. Well, let's see if there's any other questions. But like having to specify time zones like PST and EST, can you dig it? Yeah. I think I answered all the questions. Oh, Frater Oman says 12 disciples, 12 around 1, 13 months equals 13 around 1. 12 plus Mary Magdalene equals 13 around 1. 13 zodiac sign. Yeah, they took that Mary Magdalene out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, like,
When
this
really.
is going to be a lot, but like, did you know about the parts of the Bible that they take out? You know, they happen to take out all the
Yes.
important ones, and one of them is called like the Book of Enoch. And I feel like
Yep.
that book is very interesting because the original, they would say like the ancient book, the Bible is in Ethiopia as well. So it have more than 180 books in it. So imagine how many they took out.
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
the mainstream one that we know is
Right.
literally they take
Whoa.
out a lot of it. So I was like, I wonder what's written in the rest of the part of the book because it's a lot of books, and I know like it's the most important ones as well. So there's a lot around that area that I also want to know. I also want to dig
Yeah.
because I don't know. Maybe that's my curious nature, but like, what isn't there? You know?
Totally. Has so much information that's been hidden. Like, we're going to open up all the libraries. We want to get to the
Yeah.
underneath that Vatican, you know?
Whatever there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evan's perking up. You got anything to say about this?
No.
No.
I mean, one day I might read the Ethiopian Bible, but tired of reading Bibles.
Yeah, Evan took it upon himself to read all the Bibles like very detailed and like read them out loud. The
Mm.
Quran, the Bible, the Jewish text. He's working on the Book of Mormon,
Oh,
and kind of like, what would you say you did there? Do you want to share about that?
No,
Nah.
because it's too divisive, and I think
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
separates from the good
What we're
energy
doing.
that you have.
Got it.
going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Service work. But yes, we've so much hidden, so much to discover, so much to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, um, any more you want to share?
No, I think I did. Yeah.
Cool. Bob says, what is canon and what isn't? Do you mean for the Bibles?
Yeah, history was written by the victors.
Yes,
Right?
yes, exactly. Exactly. I got it. So you're asking like, yeah, who decides? So this is the new canon. Everything we speak is
Yeah.
canon. Yes, we decree it. It is canon.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, 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 the new creators. Um, okay, well, this was lovely. Abby is here. Abby, do you want to pop on? I'm gonna take a restroom break. We're gonna keep streaming, so I don't have to start the stream again. But
Okay.
it was lovely to see you, probably ready for bed.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
this going to be recorded?
Yep, it's always automatically recorded, so it's
Okay.
good. Just be
Well, I'm
hanging
going
out.
to finish the rest tomorrow when I wake up.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Abby will be here, and then anybody else who wants to hop on, who's got some dreams they want to share, and Al will be here, and we'll see. We'll just see what happens, but we'll probably end in about an hour.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you so much
cool.
for having me.
It was awesome, awesome to see you, and we'll talk. And
Bye.
whenever you want to come on for a longer stream, you just let me know.
Okay.
Okay. Bye,
Bye,
love.
everyone. How do I get out?
I'll
Again?
I'll disconnect you, and Abby, I'm gonna send you the invite. It'll pop up right on your phone. Okay. Bye, Annie. All right, here we go, Abby. Uh, 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 uh. Where is it popping up? Oh, I think I can just click your name. Let me try that. Invite to join. There it is. Got 71 people here.
Yeah.
How are y'all doing? There she is.
Hi
Hi,
again.
hi. How are you, Abby? Good to see
I'm
you.
well. Just in the park.
You're in the park. Cool. Oh, we
Yes.
get to see a little Florida. Some palm
It's beautiful
trees.
weather
Good.
outside.
What? Excellent. Oh, it's nice that you're outside.
Yes.
I was gonna go outside, but it's like I need to plug my phone in and stuff.
I know.
Oh, good.
My phone needs to be plugged in too. They're playing chess inside. I have a chess tournament going on.
Oh, are
Yeah.
you playing?
No, I created programs and activities. So um, there's a chess tournament going on, and one of my peers needed to leave, so I told him I would come in and monitor the tournament while,
Nice.
yeah. But this is a park area where,
It's a nice park.
yeah, it's beautiful.
That's
So
great.
happy birthday, Megan.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you. Happy
so
birthday to all of
adorable.
us.
And
I'm
so,
51. Hmm.
yeah, I've been listening to you live and how you're bringing back all the sisters and the reunion. Feels like a
The
reunion
reunion.
today.
It's a reunion. That's it. And this is like a mini reunion, and then we're gonna open it up to the world reunion for
So
11/11. Yeah, it's a reunion. That's exactly it. It's we remember each other. We come back together because it's one family. So here we
eh,
are.
I hold on, I'm gonna put on my ears so because it's kind of
Sure.
windy. I'm on the intercoastal here. Lovely.
Oh, it looks great.
Um, I wanted to say that there's so much going on, and I since I've come to Substack and found you, I I found like I found my people. Like I found like I thought I was alone in this this way of being. You know, this way of
Yes.
life. I don't, and it's great to know that there's other people that have the same ways of being and wanting to live a life of freedom and peace and unity.
Yeah, 100%. I feel the exact same. That's why I started. I was like, we, I'm a little alone, um, and I knew, it's like there's just waves. We're just a first wave, you know, and like, this is a remembering all everybody. It's unlocking everybody. So, um, we're just the sort of, yeah, first waivers, but it's so good to come together. It's like, I didn't, I'm an only child. I'm a hermit. I do a lot on my own. I love being alone. But the grace of finding each other and how
Hmm.
cool everybody is and how unique everybody is, and yet also resonating in the same frequency is just like, it's mind blowing to me. It's so fun. I
Hmm.
get overwhelmed by it every week.
Yeah. And it's like we only have two choices. Either we, believe that like the way this is the way it's supposed to be, or believe that there are other ways of being
Yeah.
collectively. Um, so I choose of I choose the new world. I choose the collective. I choose
Yes.
freedom, and I choose um, everyone free and peace.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah,
That's a word
so
right there. That's one or the other. And in the new world, everybody's coming, and it's total freedom, total peace. Yes. And
yeah,
it's like the only choice. Like, we're watching what the other choice does.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're waking up fast. Like we're realizing we've just been like misidentified, and
Yes.
um, and and once you realize that, like, I am created in its image, in its form, I'm created in thee, I'm created from it, or whatever created
Yes.
me. Like, there is no difference. It's the same as like my mom. I have my mom's DNA, so I have my
Yes.
creator's DNA.
Yes.
So I
Oh, I
I am
love that.
it. I am it.
Yes.
And when I so like that's why I love, you know the this your program, that is because it keeps me connected, and
Yep.
I keep continuing to remember like how powerful we are. Like, we get to
Yes.
experience all of the beauty that you talk about, the crystals and the remembering and the reunion. We get to experience that, like, in form, like,
Yes.
through senses. And
Yes.
like, I feel alive when I experience that, and only when I experience that.
Yep.
And like, it's like with my ego, it wants to chase and control and think and save the world, and it's gonna be. But over on the other side, it's like, it's okay. Like, the
Yeah.
gift corn is here, and like like someone mentioned earlier, like, it's already, we speak it into
Yes.
existence. Like, nothing happens,
Yes.
nothing has ever been created without the form of, like, thought. And
Yes.
so
Yes.
yeah, and so I,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
it may seem like, a like this dream state, but it's real.
It's
And
real.
I choose to believe that, like, there is, like, it's already here too. And
Yeah.
so, Megan,
Yep.
I I really love you, and I love everyone that you bring on, because, like, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And you know
It's
that
so beautiful.
I don't even know you, but I know you, you know,
It's same
and
here. Same
I
here.
feel and everyone that you've brought on, like, I've had experiences with Miriam,
Mhm.
and like, everything in my house, I've changed all the products because of Miriam, and
Yes.
like the way I posture
Brilliant, Miriam.
and the way I walk now is all because of Doc.
Yes, Doc
And
Smith.
yeah,
Mhm.
and talking to people about vaccinations and is because of Claudia
Yes.
and you know, in my level of forgiveness or just really understanding, you know, the importance of like we're all one
Mhm.
and forgiveness and like is from Dr. Jenny
Yeah,
and and we're all just one. It's so beautiful.
so
And
beautiful.
Megan, I love you, and I wanted
I
to
love you
just come
too.
on and say happy birthday. I honor you. I appreciate you for everything that you
Mm.
do, and I look forward to continuing in the background or in the in however you
Thanks for
need
coming
to.
on.
Just you know,
Uh,
continuing to create the world that we want to live in, that we want it to be. You
yeah.
know, through gift coins, through crystals, and love, and
Crystal Coin.
yeah,
Yeah.
the yeah, all of it. I love you, and I'll
Oh,
see you around.
love you so much. Thank you so much. You just said a word. That was beautiful. I'm going to take We Are Source DNA. That is
Yeah,
that is so true. We
yeah,
are sort like the biggest psyop in the world is saying that we aren't source, that we aren't God, that there's a middleman to God.
yep,
No, we're her, we're them. And
yeah,
so that we have the DNA, we have like this is the DNA of source, is our voice, is our being, just being.
yeah.
We are
If
each source. Yes.
yeah, like if we're not it, who is it? Like
Who is
where
it?
is it?
Exactly.
And when I eat a mango and when I see
Exactly.
some beauty, experiencing beauty, and experiencing
Yes.
sounds, beautiful sounds, I realize that you know how it's just the simplicity of it all.
So
It's,
simple.
we make it so
Yeah.
complicated, and
100%. It's just like we're all one. We all love each other.
yeah.
You know?
So my battery's gonna die. I've
Mm,
been running around and doing,
okay.
and um, I just wanted to come on and honor you
Thanks.
and
I
tell you
honor
that I
you.
love you,
Thank you.
and I honor everyone on this call too, because if you're
Yeah,
here, you're ready for this. We're all ready for it.
exactly. These are our
Yep.
people. We found them.
Yep.
And everybody will be our people, but it's nice to have that. It's nice to have the affirmation from each other in this first wave.
hmm
Yeah, but like you
And
said,
you
it's
know,
happening fast, and that second wave is happening.
and I also wanted to say like Oracle, man, she like takes it deep. Like
Takes it.
she gets it really deep for me, and I love that. Like, cause
Yeah.
nothing is linear. We live on this linear plane, but like we get to understand that it's like we get to go into dimensions and to other dimensions based on our thoughts
Yeah.
and it's in an instant. You know, we could do it in an instant at
Yeah.
any point. You know,
Yep.
so it's powerful.
Yeah, we are infinite and magical beings, and we're remembering quick, and
Yeah.
it's so important to have, yeah,
Yep.
Oracle, all of us who remember a piece and then spark each other.
Yep. We're coming in quick and deep and
Coming in
long and
quick.
yeah. So yeah, I got
Yeah.
about 3%. So I don't want to like
Okay. Yeah. 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 All right.
get
I'll
off
talk to you later.
abruptly. So I'm gonna get off with grace, and I'll see you
Sounds
around.
good. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Head job. Bye.
Okay.
Ah, beautiful. Um,
That was sweet.
isn't that sweet? Abby's just the best. Uh, yes. What happened? Yes, people. It's sinking into John Q. Public consciousness. It's true. I love everybody here too, Yoki. Isn't it incredible? Does anybody want to pop on? I don't see Al on here yet, and he's not gonna. He was gonna come on at like 3 my time. Um, and so we got 76 folks here. Somebody's feeling it. Somebody wants to share. So I'm gonna leave that with you for a second while I use the restroom, and I'll be back. I gotta plug in my phone in too.
You're doing good, kid.
Thanks, kid. Holding down the fort. So I was like, the word that came to me was testimony. Who's got testimony? Come on up, hop on. We'll just, this is what this live stream is going to be. And this is all like, this is what I picture on 11/11 is that we've got local groups all getting together. Abby was going to share, Abby will share at some point. Like she's got a whole idea of like bringing cultural heritage items and things. So bringing African drums, making it a party because it's all about just having a party. The world becomes a party. So the world building day, it's just simple instruction to gather in your local area with friends, with family, meet your neighbors, gather at city halls, gather at your local park, wherever wherever there's a node that you want to gather at. And then bring drums, bring everything, make it a party. And then, we've got these physical groups, and then we've got live streams where as many people can join. And then imagine social media just flooded with with love, where everybody's talking about the new earth, talking about their dreams, loving on each other. We're gonna break the old world in two. Not that it's not already broken, but it can't sustain. It's like the like it's singing at a note, right, and then glass breaks. It's how it feels here. um Bob says I've been skeptical of everything since 1963. Yeah. Yeah. Yoki, I'm sorry I couldn't comment while you were live. I had to restart and I didn't want to miss a word of you. Beautiful. Totally. Hey, Steph. um Anybody want to hop on? Tell us your dream, tell us your vision. I painted my other dome a bronze while we were talking, and could share more about. I don't know. I probably got enough. I probably shared enough. But this village connects with other villages. I have like other acrylic boards, so I'm just gonna keep building them and see what happens. Um, and I will maybe I'll post updates of my dioramas. But it was very like when I was preparing to for this at first, it gave me an excuse to like go buy more craft art stuff. Um, so I got new watercolor pens and all kinds of fun stuff because I didn't know what I was going to use. But I got a flash. I was like, am I painting something? Am I drawing something? It's been a while since I painted. I was like, no, I'm sculpting. I'm making a village. I'm making the village. And I got the image from Close Encounters, where he's like, I have to sculpt the thing, Devil's Tower in his living room. It was very that. It was very that. It was like, I need to make dome clay houses. And then I want somebody to. Then I'm gonna hand. I don't hand the. Then I just hand the diorama off and like build it. This is my build team, just like Giftcoin. Here you go. Somebody develop it. For those who don't know, we started with Giftcoin. I had this idea for a Giftcoin, works on a gift ledger, and Evan built it in an evening. Magical Evan. If you speak it, they will come. What's that?
Just trying to help.
Just trying to help. Yeah. Evan is a helper, if there ever was one. And go look at his AI stuff. We need developers for all of our ideas. We got more ideas than we know what to do with. Yay, Evan, Jenny says. And Evan hasn't even posted. Like, you got so much to post yet. Like,
All in
good
divine
divine timing. But he had Evan's. We should share some of the magical stuff. He had the he AI development before AI was even created, and you want to do that? Okay, we won't go into it. All right. Anyway, he's been, one of those kids that was that foresaw their life. Yeah.
Clairvoyance or manifestation.
And then when
Same difference.
then he's like, oh, there's that person that was that person in my story. So, okay, Claudia says, can you talk about what's happening on 11/11? Yeah, so I did just a little bit, but I'll share more. So I've been having this idea, and many of you have helped with this idea of an event of like the image I kept having was of a party or an event that was like to celebrate the arrival of the new Earth, and it kept shifting and like I would like putting pressure on myself to have it sooner than later because I keep seeing that like the world is shifting now. You know what I mean? Like we need everybody to get on board with the build, um, so that we don't get focused on the collapse and we don't get focused on like how dark the there's dark forces, but the truth is there's no them, there's no we built this whole thing. It's just one mind. So to believe in an enemy or a them is to perpetuate this story of separation and division and all that stuff. And it actually doesn't matter if there are forces and there are forces with militaries and everything else. If when we stop believing the story, everything dissolves. Like literally the program dissolves. And we see this is happening now. Like Oracle, I was saying, like the folks, I won't call them NPCs there because everybody has a soul, but there's those folks who are just programmed beings are kind of glitching, whether it's a celebrity or a politician. The whole thing's falling apart quick. So anyway, we if we don't run that program, it's over, and that's what I've been teaching healing for 30 years. So I was like, what's the event? What is this thing? And so it's the sharing of the dream. We don't want to focus on the old world dying, which nobody wants. Everybody's suffering in, everybody's miserable in, like including the billionaires, including everyone, because it's completely unnatural and backward and all the things we've said. And in being a healer, it's like, this is what I'm always helping people with. It's like, yes, that was your story. This is your wound. Yes. And you have a no to this relationship or whatever it is, but what's your yes? Because in therapy, I learned a million things about analysis and systems theory and cognitive behavioral work and blah, 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 and even energy healing and all of it. But you don't ask the question, what do you want? Like therapists don't ask that question. I mean, they're starting to now, but it's recovery, right? And healing. And I'm like, I'm still healing. I'm still a healer, but the focus is on the dream. And I'm like, that is healing. Like if every child and every adult who revisits their childhood is simply honored and allowed to follow their dream, and they were given all the room to do that because everybody was free range, what are we healing? That would be the healing. There would be we're out of the old story. And if the healing goes down in the body. So if we're out of the story, right? Once I help people like see through their story, we heal through the body. So the spontaneous releases of the pent up energy, the pain in the body that came from the wounding, that was all very real. But the story was never real. The story that created the wound was never real. So we let go of the story, and then we literally get to move our body naturally and freely. Healing just means returning to wholeness. We're going to be whole again. So it was like, oh, it's a party. It's a yes. It's the desire board. It's the dream board, and then it's those of us who are awake and who aren't lost in the story and who are already outside the matrix, what we really want to know our dreams, because our dreams we're already unlocked, and they're just going to unlock everybody else. And so I initially had it like a kind of a complex idea where everybody was going to be on the ley lines and we were going to have these graphs and stuff. And I'm like, well, maybe we'll do that. And the Crystal Bear app and like there's a lot of other ways to consistently help people, like, I don't know, to help people find nodal points in the world that they resonate with. And then we're reweaving the grid there. But I was like, that's a little complex for this first one. So the first one is really just going to be get together locally and just hang out and dream the new earth. Like, if let's ask that question that you never asked. What do you want? Big, because and we're there now, right? Old world's crumbling, it's gone. We now that and and I open up, things open up. We're finding all these. So it's called day. I'm getting my team together. Major idea every day, like gift coin. I was like, we gotta get gift coin before I focus on the party, But meanwhile, I'm like focus on that, and then meeting the brand guy for the website. Anyway, so it'll just be this very simple instruction: get together with your people, live stream, and bring your crafts, bring your pens, or just speak it into existence. Just share, go around the circle or wherever you are, and share your dreams and share what you want. What's the world you would want? And we're going to see. And so, and I can just see it. It's like, and I know listening to people for a long time, like we all literally want the same thing. Freedom and and just being able to play. And then it's generally village life. Certainly it sounds like some cities will be built. It's just not where I'm going to hang out much. But it all interacts perfectly. Like Abby was saying, like we're all, and Yoki too, like we're all essential pieces. So, and then it's like, I wrote these freedom decrees the other day where it's just like, there's no more government, it's this. There's no more corporations, it's this. There's no more work, it's play. It's just based on reality, this is what's true. I decree it. And Tyra and I were like, who's going to argue with this? Who's going to argue for like work and toil and proving yourself and whatever, when now everything is already free? Like it's embarrassing that anybody would sort of argue for empire. It's like, are you going to argue for empire when we're proposing Eden? And everybody agrees and everybody's ready to easily gift, to each other. And we're good. And the abundance inside of whether it's gift coin or just literally physical sharing, that abundance is going to roll so quickly because it's natural. It'll be like a dam breaking. So that's the vision. So working to get a website and the whole look and feel together, and then we'll promote it on social media. I'll ask you all to spread the word, and we'll get together. And so this was like the pilot version of it, because I was like, how does this work? And I wanted to do something for my birthday because it felt like this moment, and it was the original kind of date, but I realized it was too soon, and I want a larger, more polished campaign, so it feels professional and easy to navigate, and not like some gal's funky idea, but like a cohesive thing that that's also repeatable, so that we could do it on 11/11, and then I don't know, we just keep doing it. I mean, the idea is like, it's like, here's the new PBS, the new TV, like Claudia was saying, like, where wouldn't that be the show you want to watch? Is the demo, like I'm going to saying of gift coin, or a demo of how to do earth building for, in this region of Portugal or whatever. And like Al, I'm going to ask when Al comes on as a builder, like, I'm like, can't we can probably repurpose most buildings, and like get people from all these fields and domains to talk to each other about, yeah, we could build that with that. Yeah, we could 3D print mud with the engineering that I did. I'm talking to this guy, Ron Armstrong, who's a lot of engineering things, right? He's found ways to create basically tiles with old cans and things like that, like there's so many ways to recycle and repurpose and have fun. Really, it's all just play. It's like being kids again. It's like, oh my God, we have all the material we need. What do we want to sculpt? And for me, it's like every house is a sculpture. Every dwelling is a sculpture. Every space is art, is beauty. And then we come together as a team to like do that the most efficient way possible and the most fun way possible. And then it's one home, one earth, one family. And we're like, well, what do we want to put in our house, and saying that over and over again and getting that in people's minds, like, because right now, like, the idea of countries is falling apart, right? We're getting like, the United States is not what we thought. It never was. It was all just a hallucination of separation, and of supremacy, of color, and all kinds of insanity that never has been real. And then we're waking up en masse. So the image I keep having is like, we need a place, to put all of the blueprints rally people in the next wave, and all to be in the signal in a major way. So that described it. Oh, there's Ron. There we go. Time Ron would be 3D printed. Wood can be heated. Oh, there you go. And how about earth? How about mud? Hi, and 3D printed houses from concrete. Oh, I don't want a concrete. I want a much more breathable home. I love it. I like wood and mud. I love a stubble house, mud houses. This is going to be able to, build benches, nooks, windows, and things. But yeah, 3D printing. But like, yeah, it like we 3D print massive things. We've got to be able to, right? Like, okay, let me know. Well, it can also be printed. This is it. This is what